Oh yeah, I can. I just want to see what it looks like and what can I do with it if I don't even see it anymore. Hey guys, y'all come on in. Come on in the room. We chilling today. We chilling today. We just gonna talk, give y'all this information. I told y'all I was gonna come and tell y'all about a new industry. Well, same industry, but another industry you can attack, not attack. You can target within this industry. Construction companies. So y'all come on in. Where you watching from? Hey, Boss of Vision. Y'all been rocking with your girl. Y'all been rocking with your girl. Hey, Britt. Y'all come on in, tap the screen for me, please. We're gonna do a little training today. Give y'all a little bit more information. Hey, checkmate, period. Um, so listen, I know a lot of people, right? They want to start something that's fast. Y'all come on in. Hey, still standing, period. Yeah, I'm live on all social media platforms. Because y'all probably like, what is she doing? Hey, still standing. Light it up for me, please. Because you know they don't be wanting to help your girl out over here. Light it up for me, girl. Come on. Thank you, girl. Come on, still standing. Light it up for me, girl. Light it up for me, girl. Hey, Tamron. No, Tamara. Hey, Tamara. Over on FB. Let's go. Tap it up for me, girl, please. Because you know how that is over here on TikTok. You know we can't like our own stuff. Okay. So anyway, I'm gonna try to stay on what I need to stay on, and then we may go off into some other stuff, but I'm gonna just try to stay on script. Cause y'all know me, baby. You know me. Okay. So anyway, guys, I know a lot of people they want to, start something fast, something they can run from home, something that pays, right? But they don't really know what direction to, go. So today I want to show you guys a lane that most people overlook, but it stays busy. Okay. It stays busy. And it also pays well. So, did you know construction companies will literally call you out to the job site and pay you premium rates? Did y'all know that? On the spot. On the spot. Y'all, do me a favor, repost, share, and tap the screen for me. Thank you. Please repost this. Repost this. Y'all know we can repost lives now. Please repost this. Repost this. Okay. So, guys, they're going to pay you on the spot just because they need you. Right. Guys, this is the world of on site safety and compliance screening. So, let me explain why this lane is such a game changer, guys, for construction companies. So, construction companies, they're not avoiding screenings. They're not. They're not. They're simply, they're just busy. They can't leave the job site to get them done. So, think about it. You have to think about the crews, right? They have the crews on the clock. They have deadlines. They're working with heavy equipment. They're dealing with liability and safety risks. But the moment they send a worker off site for screening, time is lost, right? Time is lost. Money is lost. Manpower lost. Production is delayed. So what do? They push it off. They push it off. They delay it. They avoid it. And what do I tell you guys all the time? 9 times out of 10, the companies that you talk to, they are out of compliance. And some are out of compliance without even realizing it, right? So that's the gap, guys. That is the gap you step into. You fill that gap. This is why on-site collectors make premium rates. When you pull up to a job site, flip that money, go to business, right? You're not just offering a service, guys. You're the solution. You're solving a real problem. And people are going to pay you well for pain to go away. Hello, can somebody say pain go away? They're going to pay you for that, right? So, guys, most of my students, they charge $85 to $100 right out the gate. Okay. One, right out the gate, one of my students in Georgia, she's charging $100 for non-DOT tests. Hello. One. One. Okay. So guys, you go to these sites, um, and you're charging them $100 out the gate. And also, guys, it also depends. If they're calling you and say if it's an emergency, you can charge them 150, right? Because time is money. You're saving them time. You're protecting their compliance. You're keeping their projects moving, guys. And here's the part nobody talks about. When you do on-site collection, you get paid directly by the employer, no third party taking your money, no middleman slowing you down, no TPA. I don't teach my students to fool with TPAs. Okay, no, we don't do middleman. Okay, we ain't waiting for no approvals. They paying you right then and there. Okay, and then you send the specimens and they get the results. And that's your entire fee. So, how do you get started, guys? You don't need a storefront. You don't need a big team to do this. You don't need expensive equipment. You don't. You just need to be qualified. Take my training, right? You're going to have your lab accounts, your supplies, right? A simple payment system like Stripe, Square, PayPal, right? You can set up a business account, have your own merchant, right? Like authorize.net or iHeart. Is it iHeartland merchant? Anyway, just get your money, right? So, guys, you follow the procedures and deliver the results. You can win in this lane. And let me tell you something, the market, if you're marketing, you can do free marketing, guys. You can set up your Google business profile. It's free. Free. Google My Business is free. You can tap into your local Facebook groups, right? Post on social media. One of my students, Yolanda, she was posting on social media. She made over $1,500 in 3 hours for a flyer she put on FB. Hello, hello. Right? You can go into the job sites if you want to, right? Offer free random tests. You can partner with staffing agencies. Only one free random now. Just one. We just getting in the dough. Don't be in there giving these people no fight. No. You're gonna give one free random test to get you in the door. These are businesses that we're dealing with. They got the check. Okay, we just getting in the door. You don't give them no more than one. That's it. Okay. Partner with staffing agencies, register in a local business directory. Construction is a word of mouth. They word of mouth heavy. I'm talking about heavy. So once they trust you, you become their person. But here's the truth. Most people, guys, they get into this industry and they be solo, right? Listen, and they don't stay in the opportunity long because they don't have support. And support is important, guys. Community is important. So that's why in my program, you don't just get information, you get a community, right? We have collectors that's learning, winning, sharing updates, preparing for the mock exam. And guys, we're even having a strategy call tonight at 7 p.m. Hope to see y'all there. Where my people at? Tonight at 7 p.m., we're having a strategy call, right? Because that's important. You want community, you want to always be learning, guys. Iron sharpens iron, right? So let me tell you what my training covers. I show you how to get qualified for the people that be waiting. It's not 35. It's Zoom. We're actually going to be on a Zoom tonight inside the school, inside our school community. Are you in my school community? Checkmate. Inside of our school community, you're going to see it. It's going to say live. It's going to be blinking live. And it's also on the calendar. And I also put it in the community. Y'all got to stay plugged in. But it's in there. As soon as you get in the school app, it's going to say, it probably say like 10 hours right now. Let me see what it say. It probably say 10 hours till mastermind. Let me see what it say. 8 hours. Mastermind is happening in 8 hours. That's what it says, right? When you get into school. So you can't miss it. You cannot miss it. Okay. So, guys, qualified. You need my training. You're going to get qualified. So I'll show you how to get qualified, how to get set up with your labs, right? How to structure your prices, how to perform on-site collections correctly, how to get paid, how to market, and how to stay compliant. Some of my students, guys, when they get into the course, they pass their written exam the same day of registering for the course because it is not hard. Okay. I don't do fluff. I'm straight to the point, right? This is what we need to do. And then outside of training, that's where you can look into the community, look under helpful tips, and see all the other helpful things that will help you in your business. But starting off, once you get into the course, you just need to worry about getting qualified first. Okay. Qualified first, right? So, guys, at the end of the day, it's not hard to get into this. A lot of you have been watching me for a long time. Still Standing says she's been watching me for 2 years. But I think Still Standing's in my training. Are you in my training? So you some of you guys have been watching me for a long time, guys. And it's not hard. Like, it's not hard to get in this, right? It's just your breakthrough, right? It isn't blocked, right? You're just sitting behind the yes that you keep avoiding. So if you're ready to step into this field, a high paying field that pays the bill. Oh, you in, period, Still Standing. Thank you. Period. Okay. Guys, get certified, right? Invest in yourself, right? You want something that, if you're ready to own something, if you want something or a real skill, right, that pays the bills, right? If you want to learn it from someone who actually, baby, I'm in this for real. Hello. You've been scared for 2 years. You ain't scared no more. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Guys, and you want to get certified, this is the perfect time to register for my course before my prices go up. Okay. Right now, guys, I'm helping you guys get into this industry. And if you go to the link tree in my bio and use the discount code 50 off today, you'll get it for 50% off. Okay. I want to make sure that you get into this, right? Listen, this is a recession-proof business. There are companies that charge thousands of dollars for this course. Was that you Still Standing that told me that? One somebody was charging $7,777. It gets high, right? And I understand, guys, because this is something that you can add on and you don't have to pay $150,000 in student loan debt, right? There's a lot of people that have degrees, master degrees, and they're not getting paid what they're worth, or they cannot find a job, right? So in this industry, guys, there's 2 different lanes that you're getting into, right? You're getting certified as a DOT specimen, a DOT collector, qualified collector, right? And like I said, it's a high demand skill, right? So you can start your own business, right? And one that's federally mandated. It's federally mandated, guys. Recession proof, and it's in demand across all 50 states. Okay. We're going to cover the 49 CFR Part 40, the Department of Transportation. That's the DOT, right? So you'll be testing industries like trucking and logistics, aviation, pipelines, guys, transit, railroad, maritime, right? DOT testing is federally regulated, which means once you get this skill, right, your services is always needed. Okay. Non-DOT, right? You're going to learn how to perform the collections for private employees and organizations that still require testing. Construction, like we're talking about now, schools and universities, hospitals and clinics, staffing agencies, government offices, corporate employers, and more, right? So the non-DOT collections are in demand everywhere, from reentry programs to workforce development centers and more. Can y'all look my heat? I'm cold, y'all. Is it cold? It's cold. Okay, it's cold. So, guys, this industry, it's a gold mine, right? Because testing is not optional. It's federally required, right? It's a requirement for many employers, right? And it's a liability safeguard for others. So even in a slow economy, companies still have to test, which makes sense, right? Because this is one of the most recession-proof businesses you can start, right? So you start your own mobile testing business. You can, once you get certified, you can start your own mobile testing business. You can contract with companies, reentry programs, staffing agencies, and test service, or you can add this to your current business that you're already doing, right? And if you want to become a trainer through my trainer bundle and start certifying others, you can do that as well. I talked to one of my students day before yesterday. What's today? So Monday. I talked to my student Chrissy on Monday and Monday night. That's why I was so overstimulated on Monday and I was live late. Right? She shared with me that she has made $10,000 in her business this month. I'm so excited for her, man. And as a trainer, you want your students to be successful, right? And I love hearing those testimonials. And I'm sure you guys love hearing and seeing those testimonials too. But I'm going to keep it real. You don't need to see another testimonial. You need to be one. And you can, right? You have to say yes, right? And we all start at zero, right? I've done it scared. I've done it unsure. I've done it broke, right? But that is how I got to my next level, by saying yes. And I was broke as a joke, $249 negative broke, right? When I stepped out on faith, was courageous, whatever you want to call it, I had to do it. Like I had already hit rock bottom. What else? I couldn't get no lower than that. Negative 249, making $17 an hour. You see what I'm saying? Guys, it would have cost me, I would have worked 3 days just to get myself out of the negative. Okay. So guys, let's talk about my trainer bundle, right? If you guys decide that you want to be a trainer. Okay. So the bundle is for go-getters, the ones who want to learn the skill, teach the skill, and build a legacy business while helping others win. So when you enroll in my Specimen Collector Plus Trainer bundle, you're not taking a course, you're securing your place in a billion-dollar industry that federally mandates and recession-proof. So you learn how to perform the DOT, non-DOT collections, how to stay compliant with 49 CFR, period, of course, and how to train and certify others to do the same. This bundle gives you both sides of the industry, the hands-on skill, and the authority to teach others. So guys, testing isn't going anywhere. It's required by law in transportation, construction, government, healthcare, and more. That means collectors and trainers are always in demand. So while colleges enroll millions of students in guaranteed, they don't guarantee no job. But while colleges enroll millions of students and they make $993 billion per year, teaching degrees that don't always lead to jobs, guys. By you enrolling students in a skill that can start paying them immediately, come on, you said, listen, that's what sets you apart. They enroll 18.1 million students per year, $993 billion per year, and people can't even find a job. And also, guys, as a trainer, you open up 10 plus streams of income for yourself as a trainer when you complete the trainer course. So you get paid to perform DOT collections, you get paid to perform non-DOT collections, you get paid to offer the DOT course, you get paid to offer the non-DOT course, you get paid to conduct mock exams, you get paid to teach the trainer course, you get paid to do live trainings, workshops, you get paid to mentor new collectors and instructors, you get paid to consult companies in compliance, you get paid to conduct refresher courses, guys. And that's just the beginning. Your potential multiplies when you become an authority. Like me, when I got started, I added on the mock preparation handheld session, right? That was something that I received a download to create. We're creators. We should always be creative, right? And that is also something that you can offer as well. So what's included, guys, you're going to get the full specimen collector course, DOT and non-DOT, the full trainer certification course, qualification course, qualification. You're going to get the mock exam training, strategies, which is in my training, lab partnerships. You're going to get the handbook that you need. Everybody should have one. Community support and mentorship, guys, and the qualification completion for both programs. Everything is done online. It's self-paced. And guys, you can complete it on your own time from anywhere in the US. So guys, it is a powerful bundle. What are you saying? If you click the link tree in my bio, you can register from there. You can register from there. Guys, so the bundle makes sense because now individually, these courses, they are powerful, but together they create a complete business model that pays you for your skills. And like I said, these prices are going up. I've been showing love too long. I've proven what I need to prove. Listen, I'm results driven. I have a proven track record of helping people get to the bag. If you go to my profile, look at the testimonials, guys, you'll see right there. But like I said, you don't need another testimonial. You need to become one. Become the testimonial, right? Because you can. Any questions, guys? Any questions? Any questions out there? Any questions? Oh, okay, I can see that. Okay. Any questions, guys? Any questions? I want to answer all your questions, guys. Any questions that you guys have? I'm probably gonna be live all day. I'm having a sales event, sign up event, so we're gonna be live all day today. I'm showing you what it takes, right? Me as a trainer, like I said, if I know that these colleges enroll all these students every year, and these students can't find a job, you best believe I'm gonna be on the horn talking about mine. I'm gonna be on the horn talking about mine. That's what we doing. Hello, what questions do we have, guys? What questions? Thank you for the share. Because I'm just saying, use a discount code, guys. Use the discount code 50 off to get it for 50% off. Now listen, catch it before my prices go up, especially my trainer. Listen, I've been showing love. If you're already certified, my trainer course is $500 if you're already certified. But if you're not, you get the bundle, right? I show love, but the prices are going up. Yeah, I can see my price have already been up twice, but this time they're going up. Listen, but it's worth it, right? You can put your whole family on with this, right? And I'm not saying that when you get into this business, this is something that you're gonna love or something that you're passionate about. But do you love your job now? Are you passionate about your job now, right? You showing up to your job because you get paid, right? With this, it's the same thing. You may not love doing this, but you're getting paid. You're cutting out the middleman so you can see more of your income, so you can use that money to do whatever it is that you want to do. And also, guys, we make moves just to get us to our next level, to discover our purpose, to discover what it is that we're supposed to be doing, right? Your purpose does not discover you. You discover it. And the only way you're going to discover it is by moving. Listen to me, Coach Portia, me, the one you listen to. I have had 70 jobs. 70. Let me do this. 70. Oh, let me also do this too. Hold on, y'all. It should already do that. Okay. I have had 70 jobs. 70. Right? I had to make a lot of moves, a lot of jumps, do a lot of things to discover my purpose, right? When I landed my first business, started working for myself, I was doing it from home, right? At first, I was tired of working for other people. I was just done. I was over it. I never really wanted to work for other people, but I just had to mature a little bit, right? Just a little bit. I had to mature just a little bit. And back then, at 18 years old, when I was complaining about wanting to work for people, it wasn't as easy to start a business then, right? Things are so much different now. But anyway, I started my first business. I was making at my job $17 an hour. And when I learned the ropes, they pissed me off. I learned the ropes, I left. I'm like, y'all got me messed up. Anyway, I started my first business with a negative $249 in my account, right? I made $2,000 my first day in business. 4,000 my first full week, 8,000 my second week in business, right? Not only that, guys, I took one of the girls that worked with me at the location I left, started doing the same thing I was doing. I brought her with me. listen, baby, because she was good. She was real good. She was real good on the phone. I brought her with me, pay her 20% of whatever she made, right? So, anyway, pretty soon, it was just me solo again. But anyway, I wasn't gonna leave my office. I wasn't gonna stop working if I ain't made $1,000 for the day. That's just not happening, right? So some days I will make $2,000 in a day, right? Every 6 months I'll make a little bit over 3,000 because I had one company that will, spend like that for advertisement or whatever because they had to. Anyway, this is big. This is what I'm gonna tell y'all. Businesses, businesses. You ain't finna walk up to not two. How many people do you know? How many people do you personally know that you can walk up to and say, "Hey, I need you to buy this. It's $3,500." How many? Comment below. How many? In this economy, 85% of Americans don't have $5,000 in their account. 5,000. 85%, guys. 85%. Right? So I'm trying to show you guys and help you guys use logic here. I was dealing with businesses, right? Back then and still to this day. If you want to stay out of the struggle and get out of the struggle, the fastest way for you to get out of the struggle, you need something to sell. Listen to me, still standing. For sale, of service, and something to offer to a business. They do not blink when it's time to swipe that card or write that check. Guys, these companies were paying me $300 to $2,500 to be on the back of some shirts. Hello? They don't care. It's a tax write-off for them anyway. They trying to hurry up for their quarter. They need a tax write-off. Understand? So when you're dealing with consumers, right, guys? Consumers gotta wait till they get paid next week and next month, baby, to come up with money sometimes. And a lot of consumers, depending on what they're doing, they're dealing with fear. Fear. Companies, baby, they know this is what they need to do. You see what I'm saying? So in this space, these companies are mandated by law to get tested, get their employees tested. They have to. You see what I'm saying? So this is why this is a recession-proof business. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Don't do that. I'm sorry. I didn't try to do that. Love and life. Aren't you in my training? Ashley, aren't you in my training? What's your name in school, girl? What's your name in school? What's your name in the group? What's your name in the group, girl? What's your name in the group? I probably have to hang up and come back because TikTok AI didn't hate it on me, y'all. They didn't hate it on me. Anyway, I'm gonna hang up and come back because I'm resetting anyway. So I'm doing I'm gonna do this presentation every 15 minutes. Every 15 minutes, I'm gonna do this presentation for the people in the back. For the people in the back. Anyway, let me see. Where my members at? Green Giant. Ashley, are you in my training? What's in my training, girl? Where's my stuff at? Okay. I don't even know how to get around my stuff. Yeah, TikTok AI didn't hate it on me. I'm going to get off and come back. I'll be back, y'all. Come back. TikTok AI didn't hate it on me, y'all. Let's do a reset. Any questions over there on all the other platforms? Okay. Period. All right. Let me go back. Do you think it would be beneficial to set up a meet and greet with different companies to introduce yourself and explain? Yes. Yes, girl. Yes. If you're quiet, you're broke. Yes. If you're quiet, you're broke. Also, are you going to be on our mastermind tonight? Our mastermind tonight is at 7 p.m. tomorrow. So please make sure you're on the mastermind. Definitely, right? Um, so what you want to do, right? So you said, do you think it would be beneficial to set up a meet and greet with different companies to introduce yourself and explain what you do, then send contracts by email? So no, you don't send contracts by email unless you guys have discussed contracts, right? What you want to do, what you want to send them by email is offering them a free compliance audit or one free random test, right? This is what you need to understand and know in this business. You don't need contracts. If you get a contract, you get one. Cool. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. At the end of the day, you're still gonna make money, right? Because that's what you're trying to do, right? And prices change all the time. You see what I'm saying? So if you show them you're flexible, you're professional, right? You're gonna be their go-to every time, because this is a thing. There's not a lot of mobile collectors. There's not a lot of us that do this industry. There's not a lot of people in this industry. It's untapped. It's a high paying skill. Okay. You have the labs, they're brick and mortar, right? But you're not in competition with the labs. You're not in competition with anybody. These companies, they need compliance. That's what they need. They need flexibility. They need professionalism. If you can bring all three of those, that's what they're looking for. You're winning because you're flexible. You're winning because you're solving a expensive problem for them, and which is time. Okay, companies, their time is valuable because they need all boots on the ground because they need to complete these projects and things like that they're working on, right? So money is lost, right? They lose manpower and production delays when they have to send their manpower off site. So that's what you're bringing. You don't have to get into this industry and be in competition with anybody. It's bread everywhere out here. It's not enough of us out here. That's the issue, right? Matter of fact, one of my students, I'm gonna tell y'all, and y'all be like, that's weird. One of my students, he sent me, and I've been so busy, I'm tripping. Anyway, he sent me at Daryl. He always talking to different companies. This is second time. The first time he sent me, he said, "Hey, here's this guy's information." Was it? No, that was a girl. Who was that? Was that Daryl? Wait a minute. Let me see. Hey, coach, remember what city did the fly test? Hey, coach, I posted post accident. She needs a rapid test. Coach, the police here are about to be able to do roadside or oral testing. Coach Portia, okay, wait a minute. I need the last message he sent me. Yeah. So I don't know what Daryl at, but he said, Coach, I got a call from a trucking company today. I got a call from let me slow down, y'all. Let me slow down. Chill out, calm down. Coach, got a call from a trucking company today. Said company based out of Florida for testing, just passing his information along. Maybe you or the other students can serve him. Here's his contact information, right? This is the thing. And it was another one of my students. She contacted me because there was a company that needed collectors or needed somebody to come to his location in Houston. You would think they got plenty of people, they got plenty of labs they can walk into, right? That ain't what they want. They want people to come on site. That's what they need. Matter of fact, I need to make sure I call him. I've been busy, y'all. I've been so busy. Let me write this number down. Let me write this number down and look at my directory and see 235. Which one of my students can do this? Anyway, so that is plenty, plenty of labs that they can walk into and send their guys to, but that's not what they want. Oh, let me do this right quick. Let me do this. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Thank you. Y'all tap the screen. Hey, Scott, can you tap the screen for me, please? If you stay or if you leave, guys, hit the like for me, please. Hey, JH. So that's what, and we're going to cover a lot of more of that stuff in our mastermind tonight, tomorrow. So please make sure you're on the mastermind. It's going to be in our school community at 7 p.m. Okay. 7 Eastern, 6. No, it's 7, 8 East, 8. No, it's 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, because that's what the thing shows up in there. But 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Okay. So make sure you're in the room. For those of you that are just coming in, I'm doing presentations every 15 minutes about this industry. So let's get it. Let's get it. I want to make sure I stay on. Matter of fact, let me do this one. Hold on. Let me do this. Let me do this. Let me do this. Let me do this. What? Okay. All right, guys, y'all listen, I'm just getting some practice. So when I go out and do these live, y'all know I'm an introvert. I'm very, very shy. So I'm just doing this for practice too, because I'm very, very shy. I'm very, very shy. So I'm getting my practice on for my workshops, for my in-person workshops. So can y'all be my audience today? Can y'all be my audience today and tell me how I did? Y'all let me know. Let me know below if you're going to help me and participate with me today. Just lend me your ear. Lend me your ear. Where is it? Where my stuff? Oh, Lord, I be typing a lot of stuff. Lord have mercy. I be doing a lot. Okay, here it is. Y'all ready? Okay, let's see if this is the one. Let's see. Okay, y'all ready? Okay, y'all, this is my workshop. Okay, y'all ready? Y'all lend me your ears. So, hey, everyone. Welcome. Welcome. I'm Coach Portia, your instructor, your motivator, and your plug into the on-site testing and compliance. Now, listen, I'm going to show you in the next 20 to 25 minutes how to start your own mobile testing business, even if you have no experience, no medical background, and you're starting from scratch. Hey, girl. I've trained hundreds of students across the U.S. to get certified, start their businesses, and land contracts in this industry. And the best part, it's federally backed, recession-proof, and always in demand. Y'all clap it up for me now. Tap the screen. Tap the screen. Didn't I just tell y'all I was shy? Before we dive in, y'all, tap the screen. Before we dive in, tap the screen. Now, come on. Thank you, one. Thank you. That's what I'm talking about. Somebody's showing some love to your girl. Thank you. Okay, so let's start with the basics, guys. What is on-site testing and why it's needed? Okay, in simple terms, guys, on-site testing, compliance testing is a part of keeping workplace safety and compliant with federal regulations, especially under the Department of Transportation, also known as DOT. Guys, I will be using DOT a lot. So DOT stands for the Department of Transportation, okay? Now, we've got two main types of testing. DOT testing, which follows federal law, 49 CFR Part 40, and is required for safety-sensitive jobs like trucking, aviation, transit, and pipeline. Then we have non-DOT testing, which is for private employers like construction companies, schools, hospitals, staffing agencies, and even government offices. So anywhere safety matters, there's testing. And guess what? Those samples don't collect themselves. That's why, and that's where you come in. As a certified collector, you're the one responsible for making sure the process is done correctly, documented properly, and sent to the lab safely. You can be mobile, meaning you drive to the company's job site or events and they pay you for every collection you perform. So this is not a job, it's a skill, a business, and a service that's always in demand. This is why this is recession proof. This is not a trend, guys. This is a federal requirement. Companies have to stay compliant whether the economy is booming or slow. People still get hired, accidents still happen, random still happens, and that means collections still happen. So let me put it this way. During COVID, testing didn't stop. It actually increased. Companies will always need trained professionals who can collect specimens the right way. That's why I say this is one of the most stable and overlooked businesses out there. So let's do some quick math. If one on-site test pays around $45 to $75 and you do 5 in a day, that's anywhere between $225 to $375. That's just one day. Multiply that by 5 days and you can see how this turns into a serious income stream fast. Some of my students started part-time while working other jobs. A few months later, they replaced their income. This industry doesn't care about your degree. It cares about your compliance and professionalism. So how do you get started? How do you actually get qualified? You need the training first, right? So that's where my program comes in. I offer these self-paced certification options. DOT certification teaches you how to collect under federal regulations. Non-DOT qualification for private companies in general testing. The trainer for those who want to become instructors and train others. Everything is online and self-paced. You get your mock exam, marketing strategies, how to set up your lab partnerships, your compliance guide, and access to a private community of collectors nationwide, all 50 states. Some of my students even pass their exam, the written exam, the same day they enroll. So if you're sitting there thinking, do I need a medical background? Absolutely not. What you need is willingness to learn and take action. You can start this business from home, from your car, and also add it to your existing company. You have people that's phlebotomists, people that do fingerprinting. What's the other one that they do? Medical carriers. I think medical carriers also. So this is something I always tell my students also, guys. It's not about collecting, it's about creating opportunity. So, all right, now that you understand how the industry works, the opportunity, how you are a benefit to this world out here, period. Your next step will be to get started. I want to personally invite you to enroll in one of my certification programs today. Thank you. How many mocks? 5. So you're going to do a temperature out of range, shy bladder, don't refuse to sign. You're doing uneventful twice. So you're really just doing, so that's 5, but you're going to do the uneventful twice. So that's it. In my training, I'll show you step-by-step how to do that via video format. Also, you're going to have your guidelines with you. In those guidelines, it also teaches you step by step how to do the collection. So say if you're at work, you can't look at your phone, but you can look at a book or something. Then you're able to practice or look at those steps and see how they go. The longest video in the training for the mock exam to get you prepared for that is 7 minutes, which is the temperature out of range. So I did a mock yesterday and the lady was like, the temperature out of range was like one of the ones she liked the most. She was like, this is the one I like right here. So yeah. So guys, thank you for your question. So you can choose between the DOT course, the non-DOT course, or the trainer bundle, which includes both. And right now, while we're on the live, guys, I'm offering you guys 50% off. So use the discount code 50 off at checkout, and you will get it for $200 or $300 if you use the payment plan. If you use the discount code. And also payment plans are available. Sizzle, Shop Pay, Klarna, as well as Afterpay. Once you enroll, you'll get instant access to your online course, mock exams, marketing materials, and everything that you need to get started, right? So guys, like I said, this is a federally backed recession-proof industry. People are getting paid daily to collect samples, and there's no reason you can't be next. Okay. Yay! Any questions? Any questions? All right, in 15 minutes, we'll do another one. So I'm going to answer questions for 15 minutes. Any questions, guys? Let me look over here. Wait a minute. Let me go over here to my other platform. Okay. Any questions? In the next 15 minutes, we'll do another one. Yes. When you say setting up, so in my training, I show you how to get set up with your labs. I show you I show you how you set up your business and stuff like that before you start reaching out to your lab. So yes, but you have to, do the setting up and stuff like that on yourself by yourself. I just show you what to do, if that makes sense. And guys, we're having a strategy call tonight, a mastermind call tonight at 7 p.m. You want to be in the room. You want to be in the room. Community is important, guys. Community is important. When I started any business that I've done, I've always been isolated because people don't be doing the same thing I do, right? Especially when I got into trucking with my husband, I was so isolated. I was offline for 2 years, right? Helping my husband with the trucking company. I was so isolated. So I started reaching out to people in the Chamber of Commerce. Guess what? Every person that picked up the phone was a female. It was a woman, right? It was only one guy that I talked to, but he was doing box trucks. So, and they all felt the same way, isolated, right? So community is very important. You don't have to do this alone, and you will not do this alone. That's why we will be strategizing tonight at 7 p.m. Guys, iron sharpens iron. And I absolutely love masterminding, baby. You get in the room with me, baby. I am baby. I receive download after download after download. This is why people book me for one-on-one sessions that need help turning their creativities into coins. I have amazing ideas. I do have the DNA training, but you have to get on my waiting list for it. You have to get on my waiting list for it. My DNA training is lit. It is lit. It's not what's out here. Okay, I know exactly what the DNA training, baby. I purchased 2 different trainings to get some knowledge and some understanding, and I didn't get it. So I had to create my own for my people. Okay, for my people out here. Thank you guys so much for listening. I really do appreciate you. Rhonda, thank you. Digitally Inspired, thank you so much for your comments and liking my live. Who else is on here? Thank you, Navy. Thank you, Bennett. Thank you, Alice. Thank you. Thank you, Keely. Did I say your name right? Yeah, hey lady, listen. I see the first 3 letters and I'm gonna give you a name. I'm sorry. So forgive me. Forgive me. But thank you guys so much for listening and lending me your ear and let me get on here and practice my workshop presentation. Thank you for the follows. Guys, hit the tap the screen for me, please. Tap the screen. That helps get more people on the live. So I'm not just saying like the live because I want to feel like I'm all that in a bag of chips. No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying, I'm gonna be for y'all want me to keep it real. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm just saying, hit the live, baby, because they're gonna help some people. They're gonna help some people get on here, guys. Listen, I'm an instructor. I want to have more people in my course, right? I'm excited about my course. I'm excited about the opportunity, right? I'm excited about the lifestyle that it gives other people, right? When they cut out the middleman, when they have more energy, okay, currency to do more things, right? So of course I'm going to get on here and talk about what I have to offer because the colleges enroll 18.1 million students per year. They make $993 billion per year, right? And people can't even find a job after they graduate with their degree. So I'm excited about what I have to offer. So guys, repost this live for me. Every 15 minutes, we'll be doing a presentation. Every 15 minutes, I will be going over again what you guys just heard for everybody that's in the back. So let me set my clock. So I'm going to say, how long it's been? I'm going to say like 7 more minutes. I'm going to start over. 7 more minutes. With my clock. With my clock. With my clock. So 7 more minutes. Oh no, I need to stop watch. Wait a minute. 7 more minutes. I'm gonna start over. What questions do you guys have for me? What questions do you guys have for me? We will have them. Look, if you just come into the live and if you're in my community, we will be having a mastermind tonight at 7 p.m. So excited. Y'all know I love mentoring. I love training. I love mastermind, man. I just love it. I 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 love it. So that's what we will be doing tonight at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Make sure you're in the room. And listen, especially if you get started, if you register for the course today, perfect, because you get a chance to get into the room, ask some of those questions, some things that you may need some clarity on. You get to get it, from myself and other heavy hitters in the training. And then, you're in there with people that are new as well. They're just getting started and they may have the same questions as you have as well. So that's what's so amazing about community. Iron sharpens iron. Everybody's learning from each other, right? I'm always learning. I'm a student always, right? So I appreciate learning from other people, whether they've been in this business 2 days or 20 years. You see what I'm saying? So, and also listening to my students, hearing what they need may need more clarity on, that helps me be a better instructor, because I know I can go in there and tweak some things, add some things. Like, that's something I do a lot of. Like, I go in my training, like, let me do this because one person, maybe just one person, needed a little tweak with something. So, that's what I love about, being able to hear from other people, right? Them sharing their insights and stuff like that. So that's what it is. That's what it is. Y'all tap the screen for me. Thank you so much for everybody that has tapped the screen. Hey, King. Thank you so much. Lala, thank you for the badge. I'm so sorry I overlooked that. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. I appreciate you for using your thumbs today, baby. Thank you. Thank you for your thumbs today. What you use? Your pointing finger? Thank you for your point. For your pointing finger. Thank you for your point, y'all. Gratitude, Lala, for her point finger today. Everybody that's tapping the live, gratitude to your point finger. Thank you, pointing finger. Listen, I told my body this morning. Do y'all express gratitude to y'all body? I said, I love you, body. Lungs, I love you. Look, my cat was over there on the couch looking at me like I was crazy. I said, body, I love you. Lungs, heart, I love you. Organ, cells, I love you. You hear me? I appreciate you. Thank you. Like, real talk, baby. Your words have power. Hey, yo, biz. Your words have power, man. Listen, your words have power. Your words are the GPS to your future. If you don't want to go there, don't say it. Hello? Your words have power. All right. For the new people that's just coming in, we're finna go over this demo again, this workshop presentation. So are you guys ready? Okay, you probably already know about me already, so we're just going to get off into it. What is workplace testing and why it's needed? So let's start with the basics. What exactly is work or screening testing? We'll say screening testing, and why it's such a big deal. In simple terms, screening testing is a part of keeping workplace safety in and compliance with federal regulations, especially under the Department of Transportation, also known as DOT. Now, we've got two main types of testing. Thank you, Yolanda. Light it up for your girl. Thank you. DOT testing, which follows federal law, 49 CFR Part 40, and is required for safety-sensitive jobs like trucking, aviation, transit, and pipelines. Non-DOT testing, which is for private employers like construction companies, schools, hospitals, staffing agencies, and even government offices. Anywhere safety matters, there's testing. And guess what? Those samples don't collect themselves. That's where you come in. As a certified collector, you're the one responsible for making sure the process is done correctly, documented properly, and sent to the lab safely. You can be mobile, meaning you drive to the company's job site or event and they pay you for every collection you perform. So this is not just a job. This is not just a job, guys. It's a skill, it's a business, and a service that's always in demand. Why is it recession proof? This is not a trend. This is a federal requirement. Companies have to stay compliant whether the economy is booming or slow. People still get hired, accidents still happen, randoms still happen, and that means collections still happen. So let's put it this way. During COVID, testing didn't stop, it actually increased. Companies will always need trained professionals who can collect specimens the right way. That's why I say this is one of the most stable and overlooked businesses out there. So let's do some quick math. If one on-site test pays you $45 to $75 and you do 5 in a day, that's anywhere between 225 to 375. That's just one day. Multiply that by 5 days, and you can see how this turns into a serious income stream fast. Some of my students start part-time while working other jobs. A few months later, they replace their income. This industry doesn't care about your degree, it cares about your compliance and professionalism. So, how do you get qualified and start your own business? How do you get qualified? Let me qualify for the people in the back. It ain't certified, it's qualified. How you get qualified? That's where my program comes in. Whoop-de-doo, qualified. Whoop-de-doo, like golly. I offer 3 self-paced certification options. Okay. The DOT qualification teaches you how to collect under federal regulation. The non-DOT qualification for private companies and general testing. The trainer for those who want to become instructors and train others. Everything is online and self-paced. You get your mock exam, marketing strategies, and how to set up your lab partnerships, your compliance guide, and access to a private community of collectors nationwide. And we will be meeting today at 7 p.m. for a mastermind. Yolanda, I hope you're on our mastermind today. Some of my students even pass their exam the same day they enroll in the course, which is their written exam. So if you're sitting there thinking, do you need a medical background? No, you don't. Absolutely not. What you need is willingness to learn and take action. You can start this business from home, from your car, and add it to your existing companies. I always tell my students it's not just about collecting, it's about creating opportunity. Thank you so much for the gift. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So right now, or now that you guys understand how this industry works, the opportunity, how you benefit the world out here, let's talk next steps. I want to personally invite you to enroll in one of my certification programs today. You can choose between the DOT course, the non-DOT course, or the trainer bundle, which includes both. And right now, I have a limited time while we're on the live, 50% off right now at checkout if you use the discount code 50 off when you enroll today. Once you enroll, you'll get instant access to your online course, your mock exam, marketing material, and all the tools you need to get started. Guys, this is federally backed. It's a recession-proof industry. People are getting paid daily to collect samples, and there's no reason you can't be next. Any questions? All right. Any questions? Any questions? 15 more minutes. We're going to do it again. Any questions? Thank you guys for the follow. Thank you for the badge. Thank you, bandwidth. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Any questions, guys? Any questions? Let me touch on some stuff that, we talk about in masterminds, things I talk about in training and stuff like that. Okay. So guys, in this industry, you have to know that you are the authority, right? You are the solution to every company's problem, right? You help take the pain away, right? So therefore, they're going to pay you for your premium service, right? So in this industry, when you get certified, right, you can get set up with TPAs, which is third party administrators. I personally do not teach my students to go to TPAs, right? Because they are a middleman. What a TPA is going to do is try to make you an employee, right? And if you're going to start your own business just to be an employee for someone else, you might as well stay on your job, right? TPAs, they do not pay at all. They don't pay. They may pay you $10 to $30 to do a collection. No, that is not what you want to do. Now, it's up to you. You can do whatever you want to do, but why would you allow them to make $250, $275, $125, $175, whatever, and give you $10, give you $13, give you $30? You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of people that have brick and mortar locations. They have multiple locations, but guess what? They're letting the TPAs or the labs send them clients, or like eScreen, FormFox. Which one of my students? Hold on. She put in the training because I was telling them about TPAs, right? Be careful with them because they'll make you sign a contract, a non-compete. They messing with your money for real, right? So I put TPA, contract warning, protect your independence. Before signing any agreement with a third-party administrator, read the fine print. Some TPAs include non-compete or exclusivity clauses that can limit your ability to grow your business, work independently, or serve other clients. As an independent collector, you have the right to build your own brand, keep control of your earnings. If anything feels unclear or limited, get it reviewed by a legal professional or chat GPT before signing. Let's be honest, most TPAs underpay. You're doing $125 work for $35 checks. That's not partnership. That's undervaluing your time, skills, and business. Know your worth. $125 plus per DOT collection. $55 to $100 per non-DOT collection. Cut out the middleman, market your own business, build your own client list, get paid what you're worth. That's how we roll up in here, period, right? So one of my students said, this is so true, I just left my first partnership because of this, and I truly love what I was doing for that company, DFCS, I think DFCS, whatever it is. So, baby, don't let these people play you, right? So there's a lot of people out here, they talk about how they only get $10 and $23 and don't believe and don't understand how we how we Coach Portia people getting top dollar, because I teach my students how to get top dollar. Why would I, baby? No, I ain't trying to I'm trying to help you get out the struggle, not drag you into one. No. Now, some people just want to chill out, and you know what I'm saying, they don't really want to do no market, they don't want to do no work, so they'll just wait on them to feed them. And there you go again. If you give people power to feed you, you give them power to starve you. You know what I'm saying? You dealing with people here. They change their mind. They may have an attitude, whatever. You ain't got time for that drama, especially if you done built a whole business. You done got a brick and mortar. You got overhead to pay. You see what I'm saying? I talked to one lady. She told me she was getting $11. And she's like, well, I really don't want to say nothing. I really don't want to, take my price up because they're the only ones sending me clients. I said, girl, go get your own clients. What you going to do with the $11? You got to keep the lights on at your establishment. Man, you got to stand on business with these people. 50-50, period. Or get somebody else to do it. I don't care. Like, what the heck? I could be out here marketing my own business, doing some job fairs, going to these on Industrial Drive, offering one free random to get my foot in the door, baby. Hello? Shaking hands and kissing babies, politicking. You think I'm gonna sit up here and wait on your $11? I don't think so. And I got rent, I got light bill, I got water, I got things I got to do. Your $11, you can keep it. Coach Portia teach her students how to get to a bag, period. Then I got time for that. And you gotta grind and you gotta work. And if you're quiet, you're broke. If you don't want to do no work, this ain't for you. I'm trying to tell you. You got to put in work. Hello? You can manifest all day long. If you ain't putting into action, baby, don't worry yourself. It got to make sense, baby. You got to line up. You got to be in alignment. You got to be in alignment. Okay? Any questions? I'm just saying, y'all. Every 15 minutes, we going back through the presentation again. It's the type of time I'm on. See what I'm saying? Type of time I'm on. Working. Understand it? Growing my program. Hello? Helping my people get to a bag. This is what it takes. This is what it look like. This is what it look like. You see what I'm saying? Thank y'all so much for listening, joining, sharing, tapping the screen. I appreciate you for supporting my small business. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You know what I'm saying? But this is what it look like. This is what it look like. You see what I'm saying? We're gonna work, right? We're gonna get out of our feelings. Everybody got to get out of their feelings if they want to get a bag. Everybody got to get uncomfortable if they want to get a bag. Hello, if you're comfortable, that's why you ain't growing. But you got to ask yourself, take a peek into that account. And then if it ain't where you want it to be, ask yourself, am I comfortable? Right? You got to get uncomfortable quickly. Me having a negative $249, baby, that was uncomfortable. Hello, uncomfortable. I couldn't get in my feelings. I couldn't listen to the intrusive thoughts telling me, girl, you can't do that. Ain't nobody finna fool with you. You broke. Who finna fool with your broke tail, girl? So that was all I needed to hear from that intrusive thought. I said, Portia, you the one broke. Everybody is not broke. Are y'all hearing me? Joe, everybody ain't broke. Cash, everybody not broke. Simon, everybody not broke. Thank you for the badge. Everybody not broke. They got bags out here for $250,000. Tank tops for 3 G's. Everybody ain't broke. You gotta start making movements so you can figure out what the heck I need to be doing to tap into this bag out here. Right? You're like, how is starting a mobile texting business gonna get me into creating bags? Because you have to move to get you to your next level, but you got to connect and experience with different codes out here. Hello. I done worked 70 jobs. I started an advertisement business, calling on the phone to this. I didn't know I was gonna be here. I just created a whole DNA curriculum that was not on my bingo cards. But because I continue to move, because I continue to say yes, because I continue to invest in myself, because I continue to make sure that I'm a person of value, I receive downloads. I always create something. I'm always creating. King, you came from a creator. Create. That's all you got to do. Stay in alignment. Stand on some principles, man. People ain't standing on principles. Everybody broke, want to be broke. Broke-minded and saying they broke. Out of their mouth. Broke. Come on, man. Why would you speak that over your life? Your life. This yours. You can't. You being broke ain't going to hurt nobody else. You. Unless you got children. You know what I'm saying? You being broke ain't finna do, baby. You have dominion over your own life, man. Let me tell y'all why y'all so powerful out here. See, now y'all did this portion mode. When I get back into presentation mode, I'm gonna sound different. This is what people mess up out here. People don't understand. You don't understand how powerful you are. People's nervous system is so messed up. They so used to losses, late notices, eviction notices, just back to back to back. They forget about who they are. You have an advantage out here in this world because of who you are, right? God gave you dominion. Okay, if you believe in God or not, I'm gonna tell you what God gave me. They're gonna tell you, whether you believe it or not. God gave you dominion over your own life. This should make you excited. That God gave you dominion over your own life, over your own circumstances, over your own gifts, over your own skills. Hello? God said that's one power move, baby. That's one power move. I'm excited. Hello? God said that your gifts with an S will make room for you. I don't care if you cooking. I don't care if you didn't understood how to know how to Create a color that ain't nobody else created. I don't care if you teaching people how to make bread and there's a million other people teaching how to make bread. Your gifts with an S will make room for you. That's two. You have the power of spoken word. The power of spoken word. Hello? Meaning your words have power. You create your reality. Hello? Your destiny by what you speak out of your mouth. That's three. You were given the power to obtain wealth. That's four. Hello? And you was given the kingdom systems. The kingdom system. Okay, let me pull it up. Let's pull up the kingdom systems for y'all right quick. So y'all can understand what in the world is kingdom systems. I'm going to break it down to you. Let me read it out to you. So you can understand that you are a force to be reckoned with. Come on now, come on now, come on now. Not y'all, I'm talking to my computer. Come on now, come on now. I got to tell the people. I got to help the people. I'm finna go back into presentation mode in a minute, but now y'all done pull passion out. You done pull passion. You done pull passion out of it now. It's going to be a little different. Then I'm going to put my business voice back on. What are kingdom laws? Are you ready? Kingdom laws are spiritual principles that always work, like gravity. They're not about religion or trying to sell God. They're built into how the world runs. Whether someone believes in them or not, they still operate. Just like how gravity doesn't. Ask your opinion before pulling you down. Excuse me, ma'am. I know you're about to jump off this roof, but do you mind if I make you slam you to the ground? It's not gonna ask you. Let me say it again. Whether someone believes in them or not, they still operate. Just like how gravity doesn't ask your opinion before pulling you down. When you understand and apply these laws, you can shift your life, business, money, and relationships. If you ignore them, you'll struggle unnecessarily. How they work, they're universal. They don't play favorites. They're predictable. You can use them and expect results. They're predictable. They show up in everyday life, not just in Bible verses. Hello? Not just in Bible verses. They show up. Do you hear me? So let me give y'all a few laws. Law of seed and harvest. What it means. What you plant is what you'll get back. How it works. Every action, word, and investment is a seed. Plant apples. You get what? If you plant an apple, what you gonna get? Comment below, y'all. Come on now. Y'all on here. Y'all on here. Thank y'all for being on here. Come on now. If you plant apple seed, plant apples, what are you gonna get back? Come on now. Y'all comment below. Come on now. Come on now. Where y'all at? Let me see. We're on the other social platforms. Y'all on here? Y'all gonna participate today? Y'all gonna participate today? Thank you. Thank you. That's let me know you participate. Thank you, Nicole. You're gonna get apples. Plant negativity, you get drama. How to use it? So generously in business, you'll see opportunities come back. So consistency in your work, you'll reap results. Takeaway, don't complain about what you're reaping if you didn't check what you were sowing. Hello? Hello? Law of faith in action, something I stand on every day. Hello? In seed and heart, baby. Listen, I'm standing on these principles, unmovable, unshakable. What it means, believing alone won't cut it. You got to move. You got to move. I'm a millionaire. 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 Won't read nothing, won't learn nothing, won't invest nothing, won't move, just sitting there doing the same thing every day, all day long, and ain't moving. It requires movement. Hello, how it works. Faith is like Wi-Fi, invisible but powerful when connected. But if you don't plug in with action, you won't see results. How to use it. If you believe you can start a business, go register the LLC. Faith without action is just a wish. Hello, faith moves mountains, but action hands you the shovel. Let me tell y'all. When I started my first business, I decided that I was working from home at first. I was like, you know what? Well, it was the second time. Anyway, that's another story. When I started my business doing the advertisement, I was working from home. I was like, you know what? I want a building. I really want a building. I want to show up because I'm at home. I was kind of slacking a little bit. So I just wanted to get myself away from home and get into an office. So I was like, okay, I want an office, right? Before I got the office, guess what I did? I went to go buy furniture. Furniture. Oh, let me see your question. Hold on. Do you need blood-borne pathogen license, or do you need to be a nurse? No, you don't need to be any of those. You just need to take the course. You just need to take the course. We're doing urine. We're collecting urine. So what I did, I went and bought furniture for my office that I didn't have, right? Got my furniture, got a storage unit, put the furniture in the storage unit, right? Guess what? The next day, I got an office. Hello, this is action faith, right? I'm speaking what I want, I move on it, and the next day I got an office, okay? Then I was like, you know what? I want to hire some people. So what I went to go do, I went and bought 5 cell phones, baby. Listen, cell phone, no landline. I went and got 5 phones turned on. And then I started hiring people, right? Hello. If you believe you can start a business, go register the LLC. Faith without action is just a wish. I just say, you know what? I wish I can have an office and just sit and look at the TV, look at girlfriends, and say, I wish I can get an office. Oh, Lord. Baby, I made the steps. Hello. It gave me a predictive result because I'm operating in the principles. You operate in the principle, you're going to take part in the promise, which is the predictive result. Please don't get it twisted. A lot of people do say, oh, that's a blessing. I need people to start saying that. Which people are blessed? Thank you, Lord. But the kingdom principles ain't got nothing to do with that. God has no respect of person. Hello? God has no respect of person, man. You ain't no better than nobody else. God ain't blessing you no more than nobody else. Now, God give us grace, mercy, and favor. Thank you, Lord. But the kingdom principles is what we earn. So it ain't got nothing to do with being saved. It ain't got nothing to do with praying 7 hours a day and fasting for 40 days and 40 nights. It's about participating in the principles, law of faith and action. So I said, I want an office. I'm going to get some furniture because I'm getting an office. Understand me? And I got one. Hello? So I don't have to command and beg God for nothing. This is what's so amazing about God and God putting these systems here, man. It's so amazing because I ain't got to beg and cry for increase when my discipline demands it. I ain't got to command. When I'm commanding what I want, I ain't got to beg. When I'm commanding what I want, I'm not commanding God. I'm commanding the laws that God put in place for me to give me a predictive result. So when I say, hey, I've been doing exactly what I'm supposed to do according to the law, I'm expecting. When I call out, vibration is due. Okay, then I had to switch it. Oh, no. Vibration ain't due. Vibration released to me now. It's a predictive result. Understand? Do y'all understand? Let's keep going. Let's keep going before we get into presentation mode. Hello. Law of environment. Do y'all understand that? Do y'all understand that? Do y'all need a deeper breakdown? Let me know. I'm in breakdown mode. Let me know. You need a breakdown. I'm just saying, this ain't for everybody. This ain't for everybody. Some people only understand struggle. They don't think outside of building something with their own hands. Stop blessing yourself with your own hands, baby. It's limited, exhausting, and temporary. Hello? Start shaping your world by thought, words, and alignment. Hello? Everything that you see was a thought that became form that you can see, touch, smell, and taste. Hello? It became a thought. Everybody has a thought, and you created a form. You may be like, I don't know. What you mean? Think of some invisible Play-Doh. Everybody play with Play-Doh, Lego blocks, all of that, right? Invisible Play-Doh, right? You see that Play-Doh, it's nothing. Then you think, oh, okay, this is how I want this to look. You take it, you form it, you build it. Now you got a house. You done build a car. You done made a phone. You done made some weird looking little thing, but now it's a form because it came from a thought. Hello? Think and grow rich, baby. It didn't say work and grow rich. Think and grow rich. You change your mindset, you change your life. You change your mindset, you put your the words, you watch the words that come out of your mouth and put it into play. There are trillionaires out here, man. How do you think a person, but how in the world does a person become a trillionaire? Baby, let me tell you something. Where focus goes, energy flows. I remember saying that out of my mouth. I said, how in the world does somebody become a trillionaire? Because damn show ain't by label. What are they doing? What kind of job they got? What kind of business they building? What they doing? Then I got introduced to the book Think and Grow Rich. Baby, trillionaires, they watch the words that they say and they put their actions to play. Let me tell you something, everybody that's listening to me now, the wealth that you want and that you're commanding, because I know the wealth that I'm commanding, okay? I command my wealth not by labor, but by divine law, man. Do y'all understand? Divine law, God's law, not man-made law here to oppress and keep people broke, busted, and disgusted. I beat all the odds, and I have beat all the odds by standing on principle, man. By standing on principles. Do you hear me? The world was gonna tell me off top that I wasn't good enough. Understand me well, baby. I grew up rough childhood, broke, poor, no lights, no water, all of that. Barely made it through high school. Hello. No degree. They was gonna tell me off top I was not good enough, but I beat all the odds by standing on God's law. Hello, man got these things. Man, oh no, you gotta have this, you gotta have that, you gotta have that. I beat all the odds. Hello. Because God will use the weak things and the foolish things of this world to shame the wise, to confuse and confound the wise. Understand me well. God's law, baby, gratitude to open up doors your hustle never could. It's free to express gratitude. Hello, thank you for every organ and every cell in my body that's working properly. Thank you for the gift of health that's keeping me alive. Thank you for my main source of transportation. Thank you for dominion. Thank you for kingdom time. Thank you for kingdom systems. Thank you for giving me the power to obtain wealth. Thank you for the power of spoken word. Thank you. Hello? That's free. And it'll open up doors your hustle never could. Understand me and understand me well, right? God's law, principle. I stand on this, unmovable, unshakable. Can't nobody make me come up off of it. Because I command my law, my wealth, not by labor. I'm locked in, baby, by divine law. Not by begging, by blueprint. I got the blueprint, man. You got the blueprint. Open up. You were not put here to work, struggle, and then go on to glory. No, that ain't why you was put here. Not by begging, by blueprint. Not by fear, head down, scared to say what I want and begging. Oh, no, God, I don't want you begging. God ain't... Baby, kingdom ambassador. That's the posture. You put yourself in the place as a servant when you're begging. Because I already know y'all ain't begging nobody on Friday if they ain't got your money in that account. You didn't work all week, all month, 2 weeks for your check. Baby, it's almost the first. When is the first? Let me see when the first is. When is the first? Tomorrow? What tomorrow is? What today is? What's today, y'all? Wednesday. Today is Wednesday. Okay. The first is on Saturday. Rent is due, mortgage is due, whatever, bills are due. Let Friday come and they ain't got your check. And they say, oh my gosh, we're so sorry. We made a mistake. We'll pay it next week or 2 more weeks when you get your check. What are you finna do? Come on, y'all. Come on now. Well, come on now. You finna beg for your money? Or are you going to command what's yours, what you have worked for, the seeds that you have sown? You're going to command. Are you going to beg, say, oh my gosh, you know what? Can y'all please, can you please just pay me so I won't get kicked out of my house or get these excessive late fees? Can y'all please, 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 please? You gonna beg or you going to command? Come on now, y'all coming below. Stop playing. Stop playing, man. You gonna be like, man, you better run me my money. Y'all better listen. You better go into that register and give me my money. You better write me a check. You better do something. Let me call my phone. Listen, honey, I'm about to go to jail. If they don't give me my check, you're gonna have to bail me out. You willing to go to jail about yours? Why? They are by law, they have to pay you for the work you have done. So with your whole chest, you're commanding what's yours. I did the work, pay me. I sowed the seeds, pay me. It's a predictive result, right? You know when you go to work, you know you're guaranteed a check. Hello? Are you guaranteed a check or not? You know you guaranteed a check. That's why you go in there beating on your chest. Hey, baby, you is not playing, baby. Hands in the air. Where you at? What my money? Run it. So why aren't you commanding your day? Why aren't you commanding your wealth? Right? It's a predictive result when I'm standing on these principles, because the law of seed time and harvest told me when I sow my seed that it is guaranteed that I reap a harvest. Every farmer that plants a seed know harvest is coming. They know that. That's why they hire people. Listen, we need some people. We need some people to pick this stuff when it's harvest. We need somebody to get the apples and the greens and the lettuce and the tomatoes. That's why they doing what they trying to do right now. That's why over 400,000 people they got. Let me start on. No, not 400,000 people. 400,000 Black people have been laid off from their job, fired from their job since July. Why? Because the farmer has planted a seed. It will harvest, but they need somebody to go out there on the farm and pick it. That's what they're trying to put us. Why? Because we don't know how powerful we are. Because we're not standing on principles. Because we're not expecting. I'm expecting every time. Period. Oh man, you can call me crazy. I don't care. Why be depressed when you can be delusional, baby? Call me delusional, baby. I get in here on my desk. I talk to people on the phone. Hello, follow me. Hey, I got my assistant right here. Yes, you need me to sign off on this $100,000 check for what? For the women's shelter? No problem. I got a meeting today. Okay. I need to sign some contracts today. Oh, they ready to close? Baby, that's what I be doing. Y'all listen. And you listen. I don't want to hear that mess because y'all on this same live teaching them children about Santa Claus in an Easter bunny. Got them children out there looking for damn golden eggs when bunnies don't even lay eggs. So you trying to tell me you can't sit up at your desk and write some checks and talk to your assistant and get on the phone and close some deals? Hello? Matchmaker, make me a match. Baby, this is action faith. Baby, I'm planting seeds. I'm visualizing what it is that I want. Call me crazy. I don't care. But what you won't call me is old and broke, because I will not be old and broke. Why? Because I'm doing something about it now. Hold on. I'm doing something about it now. Okay. You getting up in here. Calm down. You know we here. This is why. Oh, the wind blowing. You teach your children about Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny and the Tooth Fairy, Hello? You making them believe. Why you ain't doing the same thing for you? Hello? Speaking what you want, making moves. Hello? That's what it takes, man. We have to make moves. That's why it is so amazing. Let me tell y'all something. Being a spiritual, we are spiritual beings having a human experience. It's so amazing because we get to grow. You get to grow, Anetta. You get to grow. You don't have to stay in that box that everybody tried to keep you in and tell you that's where you need to be. No, Anetta, you need to be in this box. No, Anetta, we don't see you outside of doing what you're doing. We need you right there because we are where we are. We don't feel like we can move. And if you move, Anetta, then I have to look and look at myself and see what I'm not doing. Because you're moving. So please, Anetta, no, we don't want you to move. You need to stay right where you are. Hello? Right where you are. Don't you move. No, we need you to bake cakes. We need you to be a teacher. We need you to be a nurse. We need you to stay there for 65 years. No. We need you to drive trucks and only drive trucks. We need you to do hair and only do hair. We need you to work in the nursery and only the nursery. We need you to work at the factory and only the factory. No, we need you to deliver the mail. We need you working at Amazon. No, we need you to continue fill application after application. We need you to feel like you don't even want to be here anymore because of a bill. We need you to feel stuck. Hey, California. We need you to feel stuck. We feel stuck. We need you to not know your power because we don't know ours. And when you know your power, that makes us feel uncomfortable because we don't know what the hell you're talking about. We feel powerless. So now we got to make you seem like you crazy. This is what's going on. You can grow. You have the power to change it now. While you can. Now, while you can. Time waits for no one. Y'all, look at your children. How old are your kids? You didn't expect them kids to grow up so fast. Like, damn. My baby just turned 19. My baby. She just turned 19. I will not allow them to be mediocre on purpose, baby. You got to get listen. Your course it's listen. This is what I'm doing for my kids. They going to school. They finna go to trade school, not college. They going to trade school. They ain't want to go to college. No problem. You're going to trade school. But you have this season of your life, you have reached your cap, baby. It's time for you to learn different codes, learn new things, get around different other people, other environments so you can receive those downloads. You got downloads that you're going to receive too. You're going to go off and be something great too, but you got to move to get there. You have your own unique gifts and skills that you are only uniquely qualified to share with the world. You are meant to be great. God wants you to get rich, but through knowledge and understanding, a man creates wealth. You ain't finna get that wealth with no knowledge, no understanding, no movement. Hello? You can't keep them sitting there just watching them. Okay. They spoiled. We just handing them everything. But what are they gonna be? My girls are raising them to be standalone women. Standalone women. You want your children to be able to stand alone. Hello? That they can get their stuff. They back off a wall if they in trouble, need some money, morally, ethically, legally. Hello? Letting them sit up and no. You don't want to do what it is that I'm doing? Okay, no problem. You don't want to be an entrepreneur? No problem. But you got to do something because time waits for no one. Baby, time go by fast as heck. And y'all know it does. How old are your children? Guess what? If they 20, you're not 20. I know you feel 20. You may even dress 20. You're not 20. Baby, You're knocking on 50. You're knocking on 65, baby. You're 70. You're 70, honey. Now you're going to look around and now it's too late. Now you don't even feel like doing nothing. Like, what did I do? Now I got to go live with my children because I let fear paralyze me. I let these negative, intrusive thoughts that are not real keep me in this box of struggle. I let my whole life pass me by and I didn't even go out to try to be the best version of myself. I didn't create nothing. I didn't learn nothing new. I didn't do nothing different. I just worked. Now my knees hurt, back hurt, wrist hurt, head hurt. Damn. Now you feel like I'm too old to even do nothing now. Come on, man. Y'all stop playing. You gotta stop playing with yourself. You gotta stop. All right, guys. Any questions for me to get back in presentation mode? I'm just saying, guys, if you look like me, click the link tree. Register for the course. Use the discount code 50 off. Get it for 50% off today. Use the payment plan if you need to. Sizzle, Shop Pay, Klarna, as well as Afterpay. I'm trying to help you get to your next level. I ain't saying that you're going to love collecting P. This ain't got nothing to do with that. It's about money and it's about getting to your next level. Getting some codes. With focus goals, energy flows. You don't know what you're going to do when you do this, right? Because I got into trucking, I discovered this. Because I got into trucking and discovered this, I opened up 11 plus streams of income for myself. I created a whole DNA. I'm the first person to create a DNA curriculum for DNA collectors, a real curriculum. That was not on my bingo cards, but I continue to put myself in that vibration. I continue to make moves. I continue to create. Hello? Every day, I'm creating. Every day, I'm going to have something for the marketplace because you got to have something to sell, for sale, of service, and something to offer to a business if you want to get out of the struggle, baby, and stay out of it. You got to. You got to show up. It ain't going to fall in your lap, baby. You got to show up. Now, when you've been to sold them seeds and that harvest come in big, it'll feel like it just fall in your lap. No, you work for that. You work for that. You know what I'm saying? The harvest will come. It's coming. But you got to do the work. You can't complain and you ain't sold seed. It be people work one day and be ready to complain. Baby, that is not what entrepreneurship is. You got to come and do that work. Hello? Is it hard? Hiding your car behind the house is hard. Waiting a whole 365 days to hold $6,000 in your hand is hard. Living paycheck to paycheck is hard. Inflation is hard. You got a lot of things that are hard, right? But choose your hard. Choose your hard. Choose your hard. Because of freedom, I was able to build freedom. I wanted freedom. I was tired of giving them people all of me, man. All of me. I forgot how to even get around the kitchen. Because we was eating out every day because I was tired. From sun up to sundown. Leave the house, sun ain't even up. Come back home, sun is down. I was tired. And I know you tired, man. I know you're tired. I know you tired. People tired out here. But people just, they don't have that. They don't have that push. They don't understand there's something else outside of that. The nervous system is so jacked up. They don't believe in nothing. They just struggle and failure. This guy on TikTok was, he did some type of chart, physics, whatever he did, math, physics, whatever, to show people how to escape poverty. And it's basically just raising your consciousness, right? Structuring your words. I understood exactly what you're talking about. But somebody didn't come. That's fairy tale stuff. This is the real world. This is how people think. They think they supposed to. Let me tell you something. In this world, hey Abraham, thank you for the badge. In this life, people experience trauma, losses, hurt, pain, joy, peace, right? They experience these things, but they also experience wealth too. So if we can experience all of that, you best believe I'm expecting my riches too. Because ain't nowhere in the world I done came in this world and only going to experience the hurt, the pain, the trauma with no riches. If that's the case, I could have been left a long time ago. Understand me? God wants you to be rich. That's why God gave you all the tools. Don't ignore who you are and the power that you hold. It's yours, man. Stop playing. Anyway, let's move on. All right, guys, we're back to presentation mode. We're back to workshop presentation mode. Passion is going to get back over here. That was passion, guys. That was passion. Now we're back to presentation mode. I was in my passion, baby. Now we're back to presentation. Let me get my presentation business voice on here for y'all. Y'all ready? Thank y'all for staying for the presentation. Listen, if y'all don't understand the laws, the principal codes, join my Kingdom Code community. It's $5 per month, right? I drop a new law every week. Join my Kingdom Code community. Okay? We have a Kingdom Code mastermind. See what I'm saying? So join the community. It's $5 per month, baby. You need that because the people out here, baby, they ain't. All they talking about is struggle, and that they gonna stop, and that they don't know what they gonna do, baby. This is what people speaking out of their mouth every day, all day, every day. They don't even understand. Their words hold power. But ignorance of the law is no excuse. If you park in a parking spot, oh, I didn't know I was supposed to park there. Please don't tow my car. Baby, they towing that car. Ignorance of the law is no excuse. Oh, well, we're sorry, but here you go. Like what? They finna get rid of your car. They taking it. You gonna have to pay to get it out. Ignorance of the law is no excuse. All right, are you guys ready? Let's get into this presentation mode, guys. How long have I been on here? I ain't even did the little puzzle thing yet. I guess it'll come in a minute. Okay, guys, are you guys ready? All right, let's get into it. Okay, guys, what is workplace testing and why it's needed? Y'all see how my tone changed? Y'all see the tone change? Right. So let's start with the basics. What exactly is workplace testing and why is it such a big deal? In simple terms, testing is a part of keeping workplace safety and compliant with federal regulations, especially under the Department of Transportation, also known as DOT. Coach Paul, I've been coach mode now. Abraham, you know the difference. Don't y'all get me started now. You know what? Listen, that passion come in. Okay, now we've got two main types of testing. We have DOT testing, which follows federal law, which is 49 CFR Part 40. It is required for safety-sensitive jobs like trucking, aviation, transit, and pipeline. Non-DOT testing, which is for private employers like construction companies, schools, hospitals, staffing agencies, even government offices. Anywhere safety matters, there's testing. And guess what? Those samples don't collect themselves. That's where you come in. As a certified collector, you're the one responsible for making sure the process is done correctly, documented properly, and sent to the lab safely. You can be mobile, meaning you can drive to companies, job sites, or events, and they pay you for every collection you perform. Thank you guys so much for the badges and the likes. I really appreciate it. So this is not just a job. It's a skill. It's a business and a service that's always in demand. Why is it recession proof? Let's talk about why this industry is recession proof. This is not a trend. This is a federal requirement. Companies have to stay compliant whether the economy is booming or slow. People still get hired. Accidents still happen. Randoms, they're still needed. And that means collections are still happening. So let me put it this way. Yes, DOT. Yes, this is for DOT. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. So let me put it this way. During COVID, guys, testing didn't stop. It actually increased. Companies will always need trained professionals who can collect specimens the right way. That's why I say this is one of the most stable and overlooked businesses out there. So let's do some quick math. This is just an example, guys, because DOT, non-DOT, DOT, we're charging 125 plus. Non-DOT, 55 plus. One of my students in Georgia, she charges $100 for non-DOT. Thank you for listening. Let's get back into it. Let's do the math. So if one site pays around $45 to $75, or you charge a site $45 to $75 and you do 5 in a day, that's anywhere between $225 to $375. That's just one day. Multiply that by 5 days and you can see how this turns into a serious income stream fast. Some of my students started part-time while working other jobs. A few months later, they replaced their income. This industry doesn't care about your degree. It cares about your compliance and professionalism. So, how do you actually get qualified? You need the right training. That's where my program comes in. I offer self-paced certification options. DOT certification teaches you how to collect under federal regulation. Non-DOT certification for private companies and general testing. Train the trainer for those who want to become instructors and train others. Everything is online and self-paced. You get your mock exam, marketing strategies, and how to set up your lab partnerships, your compliance guides, and access to a private community of collectors nationwide. Some of my students even pass their written exam the same day they enroll. So if you're sitting there thinking, do I need a medical background? Thank you so much for the badges. Absolutely not. You don't need that. What you need is willingness to learn and take action. You can start this business from home, from your car, or add it to your existing company. I always tell my students it's not just about collecting, it's about creating opportunity. So, all right, now that you understand how the industry works, the opportunity it holds, and how to get started, let's talk about your next step. I want to personally invite you to enroll in one of my certification programs. You can choose between the DOT course, the non-DOT course, or the trainer bundle, which includes both. And right now, while I'm on the live, guys, I'm offering you 50% off at checkout when you use the discount code 50 off. 50 off. Can y'all see that on the flyer? 50 off. It's around here somewhere. I'm moving it. Hope y'all can see that. 50 off. Once you enroll, you'll get instant access to your online course, your mock exam, marketing materials, and all the tools you need to get started. So guys, you did not get on this live by accident, baby. This is divine. This is divine. So guys, this is a federal backed recession proof industry. People are getting paid daily to collect samples, and there's no reason you can't be next. Any questions? The only job now is to take action, because if you move, doors will open. Thank you guys for listening to my presentation. Any questions? We're going to answer questions for 15 minutes and then I'm going to go off into my presentation again. What up? What up? What up? What up? Any question, guys? Thank you guys so much for the likes. Y'all so amazing. Y'all so amazing. Y'all amazing. Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Let me get off into this right quick. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Because earlier we talked about the benefits of on-site testing for construction companies, guys. So let's touch on this right quick. Because a lot of people want to get into something that they can do from home and do quickly. And I be wanting y'all to understand that there's so many different industries to tap into with this company, okay, with getting certified. So did y'all know that construction companies will literally call you out to the job sites and pay you premium services? Did you know that? Do you need a car? You need a way to get there. If you get there by Uber, you get there by Uber, baby. Just get there. They don't say, what kind of car you got? What's the make and model? This ain't Uber. What's the make and model? Hey, Sonia, what's the make and model of it? They don't, baby. Long as you can get there. Long as you can get there, right? You are the testimonial, baby. Say, listen, I started this. I ain't had no car. Hello, long as you can get there. Can you get an Uber for $7.57? Boom, because they got to pay you for mileage for coming there, baby. They pay you for conveniency. That's what they paying for. Conveniency. That's what they want. They paying for conveniency, okay? So the construction companies will literally call you out to the job site and pay you premium rates, period, on the spot, just because they need you, okay? This is the world, guys, of on-site safety and compliance screening. Okay, guys, I'm going to get back in Coach Portia mode. Okay, so now let me explain why this lane is such a game changer. You already know what's up, Willie. You already know what's up. How many times you had to go get a random test or for a pre-employment or maybe even a post-accident? Okay. So construction companies are not avoiding screenings, guys. They simply can't leave the job site. Okay. You had to get one yesterday? Wow. Look, y'all, right there. Look at that. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? He had to go get one yesterday. Okay. Okay. So, hold on, y'all, 1 second. Okay, so they simply can't leave the job site to get them done. Think about it like this. The crew is on the clock. They have deadlines. They're working with heavy equipment. They're dealing with liability and safety risks. But the moment they send a worker off site for screening, time is lost. Money is lost. Manpower is lost. Production is delayed. So what do? They push it off. They delay it. They avoid it. And 9 times out of 10, they're out of compliance without even realizing. That's the gap. That's the gap you step into. Okay. Yes, you want to find your own customers. We're going to get into marketing in just a minute. Okay. When me and my husband first started our trucking company, he was the only driver. And I'm just going to be transparent, right? I get a notification that he need to go get a random test. That didn't happen. Not that day, because he can't leave. He the only one pulling out the loads, right? Only one pulling out the loads. So that wasn't going to happen. So if we would have got an auditor or got contacted by an auditor that next morning, or even that same day, they're going to see that they're going to want a picture of that portal, and they see that number 1 is in the red. Baby, what's up? You see what I'm saying? That's what happens. Auditors exist because companies do things wrong, not because they do things right. Okay. So anyway, let's get back into it. You are the one that bridges the gap. Okay. This is why on-site collectors make premium rates. When you pull up to the job site, you're not just offering a service, you're the solution to a real problem, and people will pay well for pain to go away. Okay, baby. Listen, pain, go away. Don't come back no other day. Period, baby. They want the pain to go away. Okay. Most of my students charge $85 to $100 right out the gate. Okay, period. $125 to $150 when the site is further or need multiple workers. And yes, they pay it happily because you're saving them time. You're protecting their compliance. You're keeping their projects moving. Hello. And here's the part nobody talks about. Y'all ready? When you do on-site collections, you get paid directly by the employer. No third party taking your money. Stay away. If you a collector and you probably on here from the outside looking in, stay away from them TPAs, y'all. Stop letting these people tell y'all to go through TPAs. They not gonna pay you. How you gonna survive off $10, $30 when you know you supposed to be getting premium? You charge premium rates out here. Stop playing. Okay, don't do that. No middleman slowing you down. No waiting for approvals. Your invoices, they pay. Hello. You send in the specimen, they get results. And that's your entire fee. So, how do you get started? You don't need a storefront. You don't need a big team. You don't need expensive equipment. You need your certification, your training, your lab account, your supplies, which the lab is going to send you all of that. A simple payment system like Stripe, Square, PayPal, in a professional way to introduce your service to these job sites. So you got to be professional. Third party administrator, middleman, stay away. So you can't be showing up to these people. Hey, I do real cheap tests. I do real cheap tests. You want me to come and do you a test? Come on, man. Come on in. Even if they need you bad, baby, if you showing up like y'all know what I mean, man. Listen, on my masterminds, I can really say what I want to say. I can't say what I want to say because I'm with my people. I'm training them, so I can keep it real. I'm gonna just say what needs to be said. Okay. So you can't show up with these people talking about, hey, I do cheap tests. Come on, man. Listen, we know it's P, but you still got to be professional. You got to look the part and talk like you belong in the room. Okay, that's important. Talk like you're supposed to be there. Hello, and you gonna handle their stuff correctly. Okay, so a professional way to introduce yourself, your services to the job site. Okay, that's if you can show up, follow your procedures, and deliver results. You can win in this lane, guys. And let me tell you something: the marketing is free. You have free marketing and you have paid marketing. Okay. So you can set up your Google business profile. Google My Business is free. My student that got that call to come out as a first responder for a helicopter crash, they found her on Google. Google My Business is free. Hello, they called her to come out to the hospital, baby. She did 3 collections, made over $1,800. Y'all want to hear it, baby? I ain't lying. Y'all want to hear the testimony or y'all want to wait? Let me know. I played it, baby. I got receipts. Okay. Tap into local Facebook groups. My other student, let y'all hear the testimony for that too. She was marketing her business on Facebook. She got a call out to do 18 collections. She made over $1,500 in 3 hours, right? Thank you for the gift. Marketing her business on Facebook. Hello? Walk into the job sites and offer free random testing. Partner with staffing agencies. Register in local business directories. Construction is a word of mouth business, baby. They word of mouth. They heavy. Okay. So once they trust you, you become their personal go-to, right? They trust you. You showing up. But here's the truth, guys. Now, when a lot of people get into the industry, right, they're by themselves. They just kind of thrown out there. I was thrown out there, but I'm a self-starter. So that don't matter to me. I've always been. They don't have community, right? So a lot of people that get into the industry, they don't stick with it because they don't have support. They don't have nobody to ask questions to. They don't have ask questions. You know, what are you doing? What's working for you? Iron sharpens iron, right? They don't have that support, and it's important. So that's why in my program you don't just get the information, you get community. We have collectors that they're learning, they're winning, they're sharing updates, right? They're preparing for the mock exam. Tonight we're having a mastermind at 7 p.m., right? Period, because that's what we do. Right? So when you join my training, guys, you're joining a family. You're not just building this alone. You're not building this alone. You're building it with other like minded people, right? So when you get into my training, guys, let me tell you what it covers, right? I show you how to get certified, how to open your lab accounts, how to structure your prices, how to perform on-site collections correctly, how to get paid, how to market, how to stay compliant. Some of my students pass their mock exam, their written exam the same day they start, right? And also, hold on, who is that? Hold on, 1 second, guys. Okay, wait a minute. Anyway, let me get back. Let me get back. I'm in presentation mode. Okay. Um. Okay. So they passed their written exam within the same day. Okay. So guys, that's it. It's not hard to get into the course. Those things are not hard. Some of y'all been watching me for a long time, right? It ain't got nothing to do with it ain't got nothing to do with nothing but fear. Right? Your breakthrough isn't blocked, guys. You just sitting behind it. Yes. Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Right? So, guys, register for the course, right? You can take advantage of this course for less than a middle part bust down in Beijing, right? What do you mean? Make the Beijing beard and the Beijing, whatever the line, hairline, way cheaper, right? Because if you use the discount code 50 off at checkout instead of 400, you'll get it for 200. Payment plans are available: Sizzle, Shop Pay, Klarna, as well as Afterpay. If you want to be a specimen collector plus trainer, it's $600 instead of six. It'll be three. Because guys, my prices, I'm going up on my prices. I'm going up on my prices, right? Going up on them because I have proven that I can duplicate. Right? That's just me. Everything I touch turn to gold. That's a fact. Everybody connected to me, they're gonna get a dime. It's impossible to be connected to me. So y'all listen to this one. Okay, so one day they called me. What did they say? So what to do? A 9 Chris, get your money. Listen. I'm gonna send you a breakdown. But when you get there, you need to make because you hadn't even sent me the invoice for the first one. So when you get there, just make sure you get all your. But you know invoice needed. But I send you this breakdown. You don't know I send you this breakdown, but you go ahead and get your money for the first one, $1,160. Period. And then you're doing one more. You gotta pay for your travel. So only thing we'll need to adjust is just the for non-DOT, but this is a part of the pilot crash, right? Yes. Okay. Baby, we ain't no. Give them a little discount because you do it because you did the first one for them, but this one, you give them a little slight discount. Not much. Just look at they all business that we talk about. And you ain't want the other two. They still wait on the other people to come. I mean, good job, Chrissy, man. You got to make about 3 G's today. So 1,160 plus 250. $1,410. Period. That's it, Chrissy. You ran up a bag before 9 a.m., baby. I'm so proud of you, man. Y'all want more? I got more. Y'all want more? I got more. You can go to my profile, look on the testimonials, guys, to see the testimonials. To see the testimonials. Hold on, let me find.
Of course, it's absolutely amazing. It's really easy. Maybe we can take this test. Even it's the fun instruction that you make it so plain. I just thank you for it. You're a great mentor because I've followed you for a long time. So I think the mentor is real awesome. Because I've come a long way following you.
No. Was it my drop ship? Yeah, my level up truck. So you about 2 3 years. No, level up about 4 years. Because I went to China.
Yeah. About 5 years.
You didn't me when I went to China.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Then COVID hit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you can ride a real long time. Okay, cool. Period.
See what you gonna come up with next?
I know. Baby, they know me. Listen, they follow me because they know what's up. Baby, I'm the income creator. I'm gonna create a bag around here. Let me tell you that. Let me turn it down so I can find the testimonials for y'all. Y'all want some more testimonials? Or what questions? What questions are we answering today? Use the discount code 50 off at checkout. Don't play yourself. Pay yourself. Payment plans are available. Sizzle, Shop Pay, Klarna, as well as Afterpay. That's the commercial. Oh yeah, that's good. They go commercial. Don't play yourself, pay yourself. Use the payment plan options at checkout. Sizzle, Shop Pay, Klarna, as well as Afterpay. Right.
Officially got certified last Thursday. I get a text message from one of my associates from the bus company. She had 32 people needed testing. Testing 18 people. We did about 12 DOT, and the other ones was non-DOT. That was 15. That was 15.
12, 15,
right?
okay.
So good. I was like, I see that money come through my lock in. It's all for 3 hours of work. 3 hours of work.
That happened so fast for you.
It did.
Hey, Ashley, I hope that's Ashley and not a
law of faith, law of obedience, law of seed, and
not
she was
fake
marketing like that's the type of energy that you gotta have out here.
The money is out here. That was easy $1,500 for 3 hours of work.
Right.
What do you think of that?
All it takes is a yes.
Mm-hmm.
You say yes, God do the rest.
Money, my money was funny, but I'm like, God, you gotta make a way. And he did. He did just that. I'm thankful. I'm grateful. Y'all better get on the board. If you try to work above the people, work for yourself.
And I was saying, I don't sell courses, I create winners. Period.
Winners. Period. Period. Point blank.
Listen, she sold all her seeds in faith. You walked out in faith, man, and that's the type of law that principal has to respond to. It's a predictive result. All right, girl.
All right, y'all. Y'all want more testimonies? Because I got more. Let me tell you something. Everything I touch turns to gold. That's a fact. That is a fact. But also, it is impossible to be connected to me and not get a dime. Only way you don't get it is if you don't want it. But everybody connected to me get a bag if they want it. Okay. All right, guys. So let me get in coach mode right quick because I'm going to talk about the trainer bundle. Y'all see right here on the screen? Okay, let me get in coach mode right quick. Let me tell y'all, I'm going to read it. Y'all think I memorized all this stuff? I'm going to read it. Okay. So the Specimen Collector Plus Trainer Bundle. Get certified, get paid, get respected, earn from 10 plus income streams in a federally backed recession-proof industry. Okay. So if you guys are ready to master a skill and own the system, this bundle is for the go-getters. The ones who want to learn a skill, teach the skill, and build a legacy business while helping others win. When you enroll in the Specimen Collector plus the Trainer Bundle, you're not just taking a course, you're securing your place in a billion-dollar industry that's federally mandated and recession-proof. You'll learn how to perform DOT and non-DOT collections, how to stay compliant with 49 CFR Part 40, and how to train and certify others to do the same. This bundle gives you both sides of the industry, the hands-on skills and the authority to teach others. Why this industry is so powerful. Testing isn't going anywhere. It's required by law and transportation, construction, government, healthcare, and more. That means collectors and trainers are always in demand. While colleges enroll millions of students and generate nearly $993 billion per year, teaching degrees that don't always lead to jobs, you'll be enrolling students in a skill that can start paying them immediately. You're not just learning, you're creating opportunities for yourself and others. 10 plus streams of income you'll open. By completing this bundle, you'll position yourself to earn from multiple directions. Get paid to perform DOT collections. Get paid to perform non-DOT collections. Get paid to offer the DOT course. Get paid to offer the non-DOT course. Get paid to conduct mock exams. Get paid to teach the trainer course. Get paid to host workshops and live trainings. Get paid to mentor new collectors and instructors. Get paid to consult companies or on compliance. Get paid to conduct refresher courses. And that's just the beginning. Your potential multiplies when you become the authority. What's included? Full specimen collector course, DLT plus non-DLT, the full trainer certification course, mock exam training, marketing strategies to attract students and clients, lab partnership guidance, instructor handbook and student materials, community support plus mentorship, certificate of completion for both programs. Everything is online and self-paced, completed at your own time from anywhere in the United States across all 50 states. Why this bundle makes sense. Individually, these courses are powerful, but together they create a complete business model that pays you for your skills, your knowledge, and your impact. With this bundle, you become the collector and the trainer, meaning you can collect tests, train new collectors, and certify them under your own brand. You're building your own system just like colleges do, but faster, smarter, and purpose driven. Any questions? And guys, you can get that today for it's $600. However, while I'm on the live, if you use the discount code 50 off, you get it for $300 instead of $600. And guys, my prices are going up. So my prices have already been up twice. So my prices are going up. So I'm trying to help you guys get into this industry before the prices go up, because they will go up, right? Any questions? Thank you guys. Any questions? Thank you guys so much. Thank you. Any questions? Every 15 minutes, we do a presentation for the people in the back. Let me see. How long I've been on here? Wait, let's see. Okay. So we'll probably go for another 20 minutes. And then I'll probably come back later. Any questions, guys? Any questions? Come on, let me see if I miss any questions. Hey, Heart Savvy. Oh, hey, Queenie. That's Queenie. Hey, Queenie. Queenie is one of my students that when she registered for the course, she completed the written exam in an hour. In an hour. Any questions, guys? Y'all want to hear more testimonials or what y'all want? Let me know. Because you got it. If you want it, you got it. If you want it, baby, you got it. Okay, period. Any questions, guys? Y'all want to hear more testimonials? Because I got plenty. I got plenty testimonials out here. Plenty. I have testimonials I haven't even posted yet. I got so many. Anyway, you really don't need any more testimonials. You just be one. You need to be the testimonial. You need to be the testimony. Anyway, guys, let me look over here. I'm sorry, y'all, on FB. Let me look at my other platforms. We got a question over here. I'm sorry. Good night. Hey, NC worker. How long does this course take? Thank you. This is a self-paced course. I have some students that do complete it in a week, 2 weeks. The longest 30 days. If they're not procrastinating, they're gonna get it done in 30 days. But the quickest someone has done it is a week. I've had a few people to do it in a week. Most people that's hitting the ground and ready to go, they're gonna do it in less than 2 weeks. But yeah, so it's self-paced. Thank you for your question. Thank you so much. Because other people want to ask questions. Some people be shy. They be real shy. They won't even type online the question. They be like hoping somebody asks a question. So thank you so much for helping. Thank you so much for helping. You can get it done. You can get it done. Next question. Did you guys know that there are people that offer this course for $7,777? Did y'all know that? You're a phlebotomist? Okay, period. When you're filling out your vendor form, for some of the labs, they'll ask you how much you charge to draw blood, how much you charge for DOT physical, how much you charge for hair, how much you charge for oral, how much they'll ask you how much you charge for those different services. So that is good. The more high paying skills you have, the more valuable you are, right? So you guys want to make sure that you are a person of value, right? Add on these high paying skills that pays the bills, right? This industry is not oversaturated. It could never be oversaturated. But what's oversaturated? Them degrees, baby. Them degrees is what's oversaturated, right? People can't find a job, right, in their major with their degree, or they're not getting paid with their worth, right? So for this, you literally are tapping into an industry that's recession proof, that you're always needed, and your certification is valid in all 50 states for 5 years. 5 years. So what state you in? Because it doesn't matter about you being a felon. In some states, depending on where state you in, they will run a background check when you apply for your business license. But they're just trying to make sure that you don't have a violent crime, because you could be dealing with elderly people and minors. So as long as you don't have a violent crime, you're good. But say, for instance, you do have a violent crime and you say, you know what, I really want to do this. You can just be a trainer. Oh, you're in Texas, no background check. No background check in Texas, no background check in North Carolina. I know there's a background check in Alabama. I do know that. Because in my training, I had my students to put what state they was in, and they didn't have to do a background check. So Texas, you're good, no background check. But say, for instance, you can be a trainer. As a trainer, it don't matter because you're training. You know what I'm saying? And it's virtually. So that wouldn't even matter. So yeah, it's just be a trainer. It's plenty ways to get a bag. Plenty ways to get a bag. So yeah. Okay. Let me see. All right. Thank you for your question. Any other questions, guys? I'm trying to see if I want to run through this one more time or just come back later on tonight. Come back later on tonight. This was fun. Y'all helping me a lot. Me doing my presentation, my workshop. Let me see what memories FB got for me today. What's the memories? Are you filtered? I don't know. You got to probably say it a different way because of AI. You know, y'all know how AI is. Y'all know how AI is. I know Christmas is coming up. You need to put yourself first, okay? You ain't got them children enough. You want to make sure you ain't got to stay with them. Forget that, baby. You need to make sure you ain't got to stay with them. Oh, the color-coded program. Oh, right. Okay, yeah. So, guys, the color-coded program, okay, let's get into instructor mode. Let me pull that up. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about the color-coded system. Okay, so guys, the color-coded system is a random testing program used by probation departments, courts, reentry programs, treatment centers, diversion programs, and community corrections. So each participant is assigned a specific color. Each day, certain colors are called, and if their color is announced, they must test that day. So it's accountability, structure, and consistency in one system. So why they use it? The goal is to reduce relapse, keep clients accountable, create predictable structures, monitor sobriety honestly, help random testing fair and unbiased. Okay. Make randoms testing fair and unbiased. The color-coded system helps remove excuses like, I don't know, I forgot, nobody told me. Nope. Your color is your responsibility. So who runs it? Every city or county handles it differently, but the key decision makers include probation officers, court coordinators, case managers, treatment center directors, reentry programs, community correction managers. These are the people you contact if you're offering mobile on-site testing. How the system works: color assigned. Every person gets a color: blue, red, green, orange, purple, etc. Daily call in. Each morning, participants must call a hotline, check a website, check an app, or call their PO. The message says today's colors are red, blue, and yellow. 3, mandatory tests. If your color is called, you must report to the testing site that day before a specific time, usually before 4. Before 4. It's both DOT and non-DOT. Chain of custody completed. Standard urine, oral fluid, or breath testing is done with full chain of custody. Results sent to case managers. Results are emailed or uploaded to the probation treatment center. Failure to show equals violation. So this is where you come in. Transportation issues. Here are their pain points. Many participants don't have cars. They miss tests. They get violations. 2, long wait times at collection sites. Testing centers get overwhelmed, equals delays, equals frustration. Hey, mama, you took your nap? Yeah, I took a nap. Inconsistent hours. Centers close early or aren't open weekends, miss tests. Listen, I hope y'all just don't go over y'all head. Okay. Embarrassment or anxiety. Clients feel judged or overwhelmed. Staff overload. Case managers get tired of chasing people down. Lack of on-site options. Most centers don't have in-house collectors. They outsource everything. These problems create opportunities for mobile collectors. So for you, their problems create opportunities for you. Opportunities for you. This is your lane. This is your bag lane. As a certified collector, you can offer on-site testing for reentry programs. You come directly to their location on specific days. Mobile testing for probation departments. You show up at their office or a designated testing location. Contract testing for court participants. You handle volume for them. One of my students, her first day of business, she was at City Hall doing tests. Okay. Evening and weekend testing, because most programs struggle with after-hour compliance. Partnership packages. You create monthly contracts per collection rates. Group testing days, convenience fees for mobile services. So let me give you a breakdown on what that looks like. Okay. So instead of you charging them $75 every time they got to get a test, or $45 every time they get a test. Some of these people, some of these participants in the program, they may have to go 3 days a week. Some people have to go every day. That's a lot of money coming out of their pocket, man. These people are barely keeping their head above water. Now they got to deal with this, and they got to pay, someone paying $700 per month for testing so they can be free for their freedom. You see what I'm saying? So you come in, create a program, and instead of you charging them $75 per test, depending on how many people you have in your program, you charge them $75 a month or $100 per month, right? You got 100 people in your program, you only charging them $100 a month. That's $10,000 per month. Y'all get it? Okay. This is big business because it solves their biggest pain point. People are missing tests. When you show up, compliance goes up, which means they'll keep calling you. Hello, y'all got it? So this is something that you can say. If you want a pinch line, here's one. I help probation and reentry programs increase compliance by offering mobile and on-site testing for color-coded participants. When I show up, your missed test rate goes down. That line gets every supervisor's attention. Got it? You're welcome, Cookie. That was for Cookie. That was for Cookie. So if you guys want to get into this industry, offer color-coded testing, register for my course. My link tree is in the bio. Register for my course. Link tree in bio. Use the discount code 50 off at checkout to get it for 50% off today. Showing love. You're welcome. Thank you. I think it's very important that you guys understand what you will be doing with your certification. There's a lot of people certified don't know what to do. They don't even understand how valuable they are out here. They don't even know. They don't know, right? Ain't nobody talking about this stuff. Ain't nobody talking about this stuff. They just get them certified and throw them out there. Congratulations to Amy, guys. Amy just purchased the Certified Specimen Collector Trainer course. Y'all give it up for Amy. Y'all on here, please. In the comment section, drop some emojis. Say congratulations to Amy in the comment section. I don't know what platform she on, but everybody on all platforms, just drop some emojis and say congratulations to her. We're going to play her some music because y'all know how we do over here. Y'all know how we do over here. Congratulations. She did something a lot of people don't do. She was courageous. How do you overcome fear? With action, right? With action. We are not programmed, trained, taught to be entrepreneurs. We are taught to go to school for somebody else, build somebody else's dream, make sure that they got freedom. That's what we are trained to do. Right? All right. Let's find her song. Let me find her song. Let's find her song. What's she at? I want to make sure she hear her song. Amy, we got something for you. We got something for you. Y'all know what song I'm finna play? Dun 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 dun. Hey, y'all ready? Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Hey. Period. Amy, congratulations to Amy. And what I'm gonna do for you, Amy? What I'm gonna do for Amy, because she was courageous. Where's she at, Amy? Where you at? I'm going to give you my hair certification training for free. That's what I'm gonna do for you. That's what I'm gonna do for you because you signed up. And that's what actually I'm gonna do for the next 5 people. The next 5 people that get the trainer bundle, you will get another skill for free, which is the hair certification for free. I don't promote that much. Usually, only people that know about that is my students because I don't really promote that much. But every skill, you got one of my students, Linda. She was at a job fair, and she got a customer right on the spot to do a hair collection. Hair collection that is for non-DOT. Now, some trucking companies, they give their drivers hair collection, but it's not DOT. We can only do it for non-DOT. So I don't even know why they do that. But anyway, they just want to test them. But anyway, so I will be giving Amy that period for the next 5 people that registered today will get the hair certification as well. Any questions? 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 More questions, more questions, more questions, more questions. I'm in a giving mood today. I'm in a giving mood today, baby. Get to this bag. Y'all get the bag. Get the bag, 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 get the bag. Get the bag. Somebody just purchased. So somebody certified just purchased. Oh, wait a minute. Somebody just certified. Well, they already took the written exam. Just purchased a mock exam. Someone just purchased a mock exam from me. Hello, I'm sure if you let me see. Candy girl. You are my world. Look so sweet. You can't be beat. I can't see it, Candy. You may have to say it a different way because AI be tripping. You may have to say it a different way, Candy. Say it a different way for me because I'm waiting on your question, girl. Candy girl, you are my world. You look so sweet. You can't be beat. You can't be beat. Okay. You can't be beat. Oh, my mock exams, they are given via Zoom. So it's just you and I. It's not a whole bunch of people. It's just you and I via Zoom, one-on-one. So during the mock exam, you and I will meet via Zoom, and you will demonstrate to me that you can do these collection scenarios that you are learning, that you have learned in training. You're going to do a temperature out of range. You're going to do a shy bladder, a donor refused to sign, and 2 uneventful collections. Donor refused to sign, I just asked you, what do you do if a donor refused to sign? You let the donor know, hey, I can't make you sign it, but according to DOT guidelines, I got to put it in the remarks section and let them know that you refuse to sign. That's it. So in the remarks section, you're going to put donor refused to sign. Okay, that's it. That's it. That's it. Don't refuse to sign. That's what you put in the remarks section, right? The longest video in the mock exam training is 7 minutes, and that's the temperature out of range. That's it. It's not a hard course. It's really not. It's really not. It's not hard at all. It's not hard at all, guys. It's very simplistic. It's not. So yeah, so that's how we do the mock exam. Now, I've heard some people, one lady told me that she did a mock exam, and it was about 60 people in there. She was like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. The lady called me. She was like, I don't even know if I have is real. I don't even know. I had to calm her down and say, well, first of all, what you have is real, very beneficial. But she just didn't know what she was doing. So she had to take my course for a refresher because she just didn't know what she was doing. Guys, there's a lot of jive turkey instructors out here, man. There's a lot of jive turkey instructors out here, and they do this just for a quick money grab. They talk a good game. Yeah, you can do, wait a minute. You can do the training from home. I wouldn't invite anybody to my house to do a collection. You see what I'm saying? But you can do this from home. You're going to go to the employer's location to do the collection. We're going to the employer's locations to do the collection. The employer's location to do the collection. That's what we're doing, the employer's location. So I wouldn't let nobody come to my house. I mean, we ain't got to, because we're not dealing with individual people. We're dealing with companies. Now, the only time you're going to be dealing with somebody like independently is going to be people that's a part of the color-coded system, or truck drivers that have their own authority. Us having a trucking company, right? We pick where we want our drivers to go. You see what I'm saying? I can't do a collection on my husband because he's my husband. So I go in there, I select where I want him to go, right? So as an independent company, have their own authority, they pick where they want to go. And then the people that's a part of the color-coded system, they can also pick where they want to go. So for the color-coded system, I'm also glad we mentioned this too. For my women, it is amazing. It is an amazing business structure that you can grow fast. You can make $10,000 a month if you start a color-coded program, right? If you have 100 people in your program, charging them $100 a month, it won't take long to expand that program. However, you need to be very careful, okay? You should, Stephanie. I just want you to be very careful, because as women, right, you have to realize that you're in that industry, you're dealing with all different walks of life, right? And you don't want anybody trying to manhandle you to use, their grandmother's pee or their child's pee or synthetic urine or something like that, because they're trying to stay free. They're trying to fight for their freedom. You just don't want nobody to manhandle you. So as women, I would say if you was to do this, make sure you're in a location where there's a lot of people, right? Have your Michael with you. If you understand what I'm talking about. Y'all get what I'm stepping in. You know what I'm saying? Or have a guy with you. You see what I'm saying? You'll be making enough money to hire some security. You see what I'm saying? But we just have to be careful as women. You see what I'm saying? It's an amazing business structure. You can make, you can make some, but you just want to be safe. And I just got it, because that could be anybody. You know what I'm saying? They probably don't want to do what it takes to be free. You know what I'm saying? They ain't ready to take that step yet. So you just have to be careful as women, period. Right? So there. So that's that. Gotta make sure my women are safe out here. Okay. Okay. Anyway, we're gonna give it up anyway for I ain't gonna put your government name out here. I'm just gonna say ST. She just booked a mock exam with me, guys. As an instructor, guys, you add on 10 plus streams of income for yourself, right? I offer the mock exam, right? She just booked that. ST. She booked that, right? So as an instructor, you open up 10 plus streams of income for yourself, right? How many hours do you have to work to make $200? You see what I'm saying? How many hours do you have to work to make $200? So as an instructor, you open up multiple streams of income for yourself. I'm gonna make sure that she does the mock. When I gotta say it like that, guys, because real talk, there are people out here, baby, they scam your socks off. I do not understand how y'all out here scamming these people. Like, what is you doing? Traumatizing the people. Baby, be impactful. Send them to me. Get a referral link. Get my referral link. Get my affiliate link, baby. Send them to me. I'm gonna train them the right way. Then your name will be like glitter and gold around here, baby, because you ain't out here scamming nobody. You sending them to so many on TikTok. You sending them to somebody that do this for real. That care about the people for real. Don't be out here scamming people. You just want some money anyway. You're doing it for a quick money grab. So just be an affiliate. Send them my link. Get you $100. And there you go. Why you want to scan? You scan these people. No, I don't do blood tests. You scan these people, you could never get another dime from them, baby. They ain't finna do nothing else. You know, mentorship, they ain't finna buy your book, nothing. Anyway, any collectors on here, go to Amazon and get my collectors field guide. It's available on Amazon. Go ahead and get that, my collectors compliance field guide, available on Amazon. Available. Has it been 25 minutes yet? 25 minutes yet? 25 minutes yet? First 5 people in the next 25 minutes. Hello? Has it been 25 minutes yet? Get the hair collector course when they add this on. When they get the trainer bundle. But anyway, has it been 25 minutes? Let me set my clock. Need 25 more minutes. Let me give you 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 25 more minutes. 25. I'm sorry. Y'all know me. Y'all know I'm gonna bust out into song. It gotta happen. Yeah, you know I gotta do a song. Okay, how do I do 25 minutes on here? Let's see. 25 more minutes. 25 more minutes. Okay, start. No, I don't do blood test. I do STT. I do the alcohol. I got to be careful with the words I say over here with TikTok AI. I do the alcohol screenings. I offer that, the STT. So anyway, if you guys want to get into this industry to do the blood and alcohol screenings without needing that $1,500 to $2,500 machine, that EBT machine, they got to be calibrated. Get my STT training, screening technician, right? We use the saliva strips. That's what we use. We use the saliva strips. And if it's over 2.0, then we have to send it to a BAT, breath and alcohol technician. But get this. People that know that they're under the influence, they're not going to let nobody test them. Like they're not going to show up knowing that they under the influence, right? Even if it's a random. If they know they under the influence, they're not going to show up. They're going to quit on the spot, right? My student Yolanda, she's had 2 people to quit on the spot because they knew that they were hot. Either their urine was hot or they weren't going to pass that whatever test she was doing. 2 people to quit on the spot. So it saves the client, which is the employer, money, right? In time. You see what I'm saying? So the saliva strips, $5. So you're gonna say that's where it is DOT. You get into this industry and you ain't gotta worry about that machine. Or the really expensive training, guys, that course is like $1,400, right? Baby, it's $1,400. And you gotta have that machine. So you gotta be in person. They can't do that virtually. They can't do that because they gotta have that machine. You see what I'm saying? So you have to pay for the course, which is $1,400, and you gotta buy that machine. So people want to get into the industry, but listen, they ain't trying to pay that. Not everybody can't do that. You see what I'm saying? So get the STT training, baby. I got you. I got you. It's $450, but right now you can get it for 50% off. Use the discount code 50 off at checkout. Of course. Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Okay, let me look over here on my other platform, y'all. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. What we got over here? Okay. Any questions? Candy girl, you on my way. Look so sweet, cute baby. Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Any questions, guys? Y'all didn't give it up for ST in the comment section. I told y'all give it up for ST. Y'all didn't give it up for ST in the comment section. I told y'all to give it up for ST in the comment section. She booked the mock exam. That my mock exams, they come included with my course, but there's people that maybe went through another company and got the written part out the way, and now they're not qualified until they take the mock exam. That's because they don't be knowing. These people be charging $900 and they don't even come with the mock. It only come with one certification, right? It be non-DOT. DOT is separate. Mock is separate, baby. So they don't be knowing. So now they trying to find somewhere they can go and get the mock cheaper. Because they like, you didn't already charge me $900 and it don't even come with the mock? Ain't no way. No, not 700. No, you won't get no 750 today, is what they saying, right? So yeah. So they looking. So as an instructor, you open up another stream of income for yourself, right? Live in the flesh. You got it right here, right? So y'all heard that cha-ching. That's what that was. So you have to put yourself out here. If you're out here, they'll come. You see what I'm saying? You're needed in this space, right? You just need something to sell, for sale, of service. So it's something to offer to them. Hey, mama, you got the zoomies? You got the zoomies? Come here. You got the zoomies? You took a nap? You took a nap, mama? What you doing? What you doing, mama? You got the zoomies? Say hi, Live. Hi, Live. Hi, Live. But we got to put a bell on her, baby, because she be hiding. She be hiding. Goodbye. See you later. She be hiding, y'all. She be hiding. Anyway, I'm trying to see what time is it. All right, guys, I'm finna get ready to get off, and I'm gonna come back later on today because I'm serious about what it is that I do. That's what it take. That's what it take. That's what it take. All right. Oh, I'm so excited for the young lady that started today because she's gonna be on our mastermind today. That's exciting. So she get a chance to experience that. That's exciting. Exciting. So I'm excited about that. So, guys, any questions before I end the live? Any questions before I end the live? Guys, take advantage of the promo 50 off at checkout. Okay? Trying to help y'all add on some skills that pays the bills. Get out of the fear. Baby, ain't nobody got time for that. You got to get out your feelings if you want to get a bag, okay? You got to get out your feelings if you want to get to your next level. Did y'all know that I was shy and that I'm an introvert? Did you know that? Did you know that I'm shy and that I'm an introvert? Did you know that? Comment below. Comment below if you knew that I was shy and an introvert. Comment below. Did you know that? Did you know? I'm very shy and I'm an introvert. And I was once terrified to go live via audio like this. I don't know why. I don't know why. I just was, right? But listen, I have to overcome fear with action, right? I had to turn on the light. I had to get out of my feelings and do what I got to do, what I need to do, right? That's what it takes. I am an introvert and I am extremely shy. A lot of people don't know that, but I am. I got to do what I got to do. I can't be in my feelings. When people are around me, I don't talk. Only talk when I got something to say. I'm really only gonna talk if I'm having a passionate conversation. Other than I really ain't gonna really talk like that. You know what I'm saying? Around people, I just be chill. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. I just be chill. That's why people like, oh my gosh, Portia, I want to meet you. I'm like, I'm not like this in person, baby. I'm chill. I'm quiet. I watch my surroundings. I'm chill. You know what I'm saying? I be trying to see how people is before I talk. You know what I'm saying? Like I just be chill. I don't be talking like that. I be quiet. I just be chilling. And that's why people they make think I be acting funny. I'm just an introvert. I'm an introvert and I'm chill. You know what I'm saying? But guys, you just have to get out of your comfort zone, right? Get out your feelings, right? I'm not who I'm going to be yet, neither are you. And use every opportunity as experience, right? I'm a Cancer. Use every opportunity as um learning ground, practice, right? I've been able to go over my workshop presentation, right? Well, how many times I've been over Abraham for the last 2 hours, every 15 minutes? I've been going over my presentation, my workshop presentation, right? This is something that I have been, just kind of shying away from because I will have to be around people to do an in-person workshop. So I'm just getting myself prepared for that. You see what I'm saying? And I just got to do what I have to do, right? Like I said, I'm not who I'm going to be yet. I have to go and experience these different codes, right? I have to get around other people, right? That's meant for me. That say, "Oh my gosh, I like you," or "We have this XYZ for you." You just never know. So life is about movement and taking chances. And it can be scary, but it's also exciting at the same time, right? Because you're doing something that you was afraid and you was scared about, and now you're doing it. Like it just makes you feel a different type of way. You see what I'm saying? So life is about chances, right? Taking risk, right? Um, being courageous, right? Growing, learning, experimenting, right? Oh my gosh, you don't know that you are multifaceted, right? You have so many gifts, even those gifts that you haven't uncovered yet, right? On my vision board, I have speaking engagements, right? But that's just something that I just been shying away from, right? And that's just where I'm preparing myself to be. I'm not gonna fight it anymore. Like it is what it is. You see what I'm saying? It is what it is. So that's what life is about, guys. So you're supposed to enjoy your life while you're here, your experiences, your people, right? Different codes, learning from different people, learning through different people. You see what I'm saying? What you want and what you don't want, right? You just understand so much, just moving around and trying different things, learning different things, experiencing different, learning new things, creating things, putting yourself in rooms you never thought you would be, right? Just because you're moving. And that's what one of my students posted in the group. Let me see. In the community yesterday. Let me find it. Oh, 5 hours. Oh Lord, my mastermind is in 5 hours. Hold up. Wait a minute. See what she posted. And she also put some gems in here for everybody. That's what I love about the community. Where is she? Was it Shalonda? Okay, Shalonda. She posted this on Sunday, 3 days ago. Was that Sunday? She said, "Hello, everyone. I know I've been MIA, but I wanted to drop in and share some encouragement on this beautiful Sunday. God has truly blessed me with an overflow, and I've been making boss moves. I love it. Love to hear it. Here's a reminder: you must first pour into yourself to make your business work. Don't be afraid to get out there and market yourself. Even if someone says no, tell them why they should choose you. Confidence is Confidence and consistency is key. Here's a few tips that might help you on your journey. If you bank with Navy Federal, they offer business payment systems you can use. Check them out. Visit staffing agencies and promote your services. Many have government, state, and federal contracts, including with airports. And yes, go get that TWIC card. Yeah, a few of my students got that TWIC card. Get connected with your local chamber of commerce. Network, open doors. I found myself in rooms I never imagined I'll be in. 4, believe in yourself and don't be afraid to ask questions when you don't know something. That's how you grow. Keep pushing, keep shining, and keep believing your time is coming. See, I love that. She has been in rooms she never thought she would be in. It's about movement, guys. Movement. You gotta move. I gotta go. Anyway, guys, that's it for